Wrong. There you go.
Yeah.
Check.
Check.
Check. Can you hear us,
Check.
Kevin?
Yep. Now
Can
I hear
you
Yep.
feel us,
He
Kevin?
gave us the okay on audio. The lights came up, which meant we're okay on video. The first thing I say is today's gonna be a good show, and then
you were soups wrong, my friend.
it's still gonna be a good show. I
have a
feel
great
it in my
feeling about the
balls.
show today.
I feel it in the beard.
Barbecue
Feel it
show.
everywhere.
It's gonna be it's a barbecue show today. It is. It is. That's exciting. Nick, how are you?
I'm well.
Good,
We saw
good.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes,
last
we
night.
did.
I thoroughly enjoyed. Well, I saw it.
I saw it
I saw
a
it
week
last
ago.
week, so you didn't come see it with us. We got some sushi beforehand.
A little bit of that sushi, the sweet nasty sushi.
I ate some popcorn out of baby Groot's head.
Uh-huh.
So all in all, not a bad evening.
You did a lot last night. Even in the reacts people can see, which is live now on youtube.com/kindafunny. You took the Groot popcorn head.
I did.
And poured sugar-free Red Bull into it and then chunked it out of Groot's head.
Yeah, why
You're
not?
a fucking savage.
YOLO.
That was a very un-Nick move.
You know, as Justin Bieber once said, YOLO.
I forgot who it was that said it. I wish I could attribute them because it's really funny. But someone was like, have people stopped saying YOLO because all the people that were saying it died?
It's possible. I mean, I'm still holding the torch.
I love it. But yeah, Kevin just put it up. The Guardians React is live now. It is our review. Spoiler alert, we all liked it a lot.
It was really fun.
It's a damn fun movie. You should check it out. It's in theaters now. Think it needs some help. It needs a little bit of that push. It needs some people recommending it.
You think the Guardians? You think not enough people are going to go see
Not enough
Guardians of the
people.
Galaxy?
They're just not going to know.
They just
what's
they've
going
never heard
on.
of this film before. They don't know who this Chris Pratt person is.
Pratt.
They're confused because from all the images they see, they think there's dinosaurs in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. No, I think it's going to do very well.
I think it's
In
gonna be
fact,
fun.
They're already projecting that it does well. We have a story about that later.
It's been a good day already. Logic's album dropped.
How is that?
It is fantastic
Is
so
it now?
far. Yeah,
Great.
I haven't listened to the whole thing because I only had a couple car rides. But man,
Yeah.
this motherfucker bringing the heat. The guests are on another. I did not expect a J. Cole feature.
Logic
This is very exciting time.
is a very, very talented human being.
He is.
Very talented.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I've just recently started listening to his music, and I'm blown away.
He's great, man. Fucking great.
I think he strikes a very good balance of hot beats, dope
beats.
lyrics, but also like mainstream accessibility without being too mainstream.
Yeah. He still hasn't had a mainstream hit though.
He should, which is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping he gets something.
He just needs to do what Drake does, right? Which is just have a dope beat
Mm-hmm.
and then write the lyrics in like 5 seconds before you go into the studio.
Yeah.
And then laugh a lot. And everyone's like, Drake's just having so much fun. You know?
Yeah.
He's just having so much fun. I was like, I'm sorry, Drake, what was that lyric? Drake's like, I don't know. I just made it up on the spot. People are like, gold, platinum.
People are saying
money
get
in it.
Logic on Kind of Funny. General dopeness. We will.
We've had Logic
some
on
point.
Kind of Funny.
Yeah,
At
yeah. He
E3.
was at E3 last year. He
And-
was supposed to do a one-on-one GOG last year, but then his tour bus got delayed from LA, so
It's
he
a
didn't
likely
make
story.
it up. Likely story. It's a logical story.
It is a logical story.
It is. But yeah, also speaking of Hotline Bling, next time that we're in my car driving to lunch, remind me to play it. Because that is one of those songs that slaps way too hard.
Oh, yeah.
With the bass in my
The thing is, I
seat.
don't know if that's going to be better or worse for my back.
Oh, it might like jump
You think
into...
it'll jumpstart my lower
Jumpstart your
back
life.
into fucking my 20s?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's almost the weekend. It's Friday,
It is.
everybody.
It's
If you
Friday.
haven't seen
Friday.
Guardians of the Galaxy already,
Gotta get down on Friday.
definitely watch it and then go
Most
watch
people
our review.
probably haven't, to be fair.
Probably not. It's surprising. We went to the theater last night. It wasn't full, which was interesting.
But the theater you went to, there's so many screens in it.
Yeah.
So what is it? So many... Yeah, but what's the word I'm looking for? The theater has so many separate theaters.
Multipass? Multipass?
What?
Lulu Dallas.
Yeah.
Lulu Dallas. Multipass.
I like that theater a lot.
Multipass. That's my Mila Jovovich.
Screens. I think screens is correct.
Screens, yeah.
Okay.
Multiple screens.
Yeah. That
got a lot of
just sounds
screens.
fun. I feel like there should be
It's a
some more.
superplex. It's a superplex.
Superplex.
Superplex
City.
Demild Gamer says, Nick, have you seen a chiropractor? I've been seeing him in the last few months, been working out great for my back. I have an appointment with my chiropractor on Sunday. However, my wife and I are going back and forth. She's like, I know your back hurts. I hate seeing you in pain. She made the appointment for me, but it's also going to be 80 degrees, and my wife really likes to go be in the sun on Sunday when it's hot.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Either if I'm still in pain next week and I have a tan, you'll know exactly what happened.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm hoping.
Because it's better to look good than feel good. You know what I mean?
Can't you just let your
Fashion
your
over
wife
function.
go to the sun and then You meet her?
She
there?
can, but then I don't get to hang out with her. That's the problem.
Yeah, and Nick likes to get touchy.
I do. When she's like laying there and her body is just basting in the sun, and I get to reach out and just poke parts of her.
Yeah.
Super fun for me.
Yeah.
Super fun. Super fun.
So do you want to read the first story?
Sure. Before Taylor CF says, Nick, did you see the new Dunkirk trailer? I have not. We will probably watch it. We won't watch that on the show today, but I will watch that during the barbecue.
Was that not one of the trailers we watched yesterday? When they did 15 trailers?
I don't think. Was I on the show yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
You were.
At
In
the
the
movie.
No, Dunkirk was not one of the trailers.
Are you
Dunkirk's
sure?
the new. Yeah, they wouldn't have played Dunkirk before Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think.
They did though.
Yeah.
Not.
For me, they
Was
did.
it?
No, yeah, I think so. Because I remember.
I don't remember seeing Dunkirk.
There was a scene I hadn't seen.
This is the new Christopher Nolan film where it's the World War II or World War I where they're all stuck on two, where they're stuck on the fucking beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it, but I'll watch it again. First story comes from Variety.com. From Seth Kelly over there. Says, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 eyes a $250 million opening at the global box office this weekend. This is no surprise. Everyone who's followed any Marvel films knows that this is a very hotly anticipated movie. We obviously went and saw it last night, and if I got my ass out after work to go see it, most people were. Well, Seth writes, the sequel to 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy is approaching its domestic opening this weekend, already having earned well over $100 million overseas. It's made more than $106 million in its first weekend at 58% of overseas territories, and has picked up more since then. But with international holdover and new territories abroad in North America, the superhero flick should kick off the summer box office this weekend to the tune of at least $250 million. Its anticipated domestic earnings alone should make up more than $140 million and $170 million of the total, if not more. No surprise here. You guys can go read this story if you want the full financial breakdown of this, but it's looking good for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Man, it's looking good for movies. And this is something very interesting to me that I don't necessarily understand, because it seems like every time a major blockbuster movie comes out, it just shatters records. And that must just be because prices of the tickets just keep going up. And it's
a number of things. Prices of ticket sales, there's more 3D screens now than ever.
But the 3D is dropping off.
Not
well, we're also getting movies like XD, things like that. So they're trying to find more ways
They're replacing the 3D with the XD, because it's harder to find 3D movies now than 2D.
Okay.
For majority of the things coming out. So it's like, I don't know, it's just crazy, because obviously there's not as much people going to theaters as there used to be. Mm-hmm. But these numbers kind of say otherwise.
Well, I mean, I think, going back to the article, I'm sure there's a breakdown for it, but I'd be willing to guess a lot of that's really coming from the overseas market.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it's coming from China, a lot of it's coming from the territories that, because these movies translate so well overseas. Actually, this one it's surprising that this one would translate well. It's awesome action-y, but the nuances of the actual jokes.
It's fun to look
the
at.
Aesthetics, yeah.
Yeah, the aesthetics, sure, but I mean, I feel like a large part of the reason why everyone likes Guardians is because of the writing. It's because of the quips back and forth that I think could be potentially lost in translation. So I'd be surprised to see what the actual like the overseas market, the foreign market actually thinks of these movies. But you're right. I mean, they're pretty. Yeah. Hey, look, let's put it this way. Transformers keeps doing well.
Yeah.
And they didn't even bother to write that movie last one. They just started shooting it. And they were like, I guess
Wahlberg,
Optimus will be there.
Your motivation is there's a Transformer.
Okay, you be not Jerry Bruckheimer. You be Michael Bay, and I'll be what's his butt from Boston? Mark Wahlberg. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Boom!
Oh my God! It's Optimus Prime. Is it Optimus Prime?
Boom!
Hey, that's Optimus Prime. Optimus, don't do that. Or maybe do that. I don't know.
Blast!
Bumblebee, no! You got green stuff coming out of your mouth. Bumblebee, don't do it!
Boom, boom, boom!
Say hi to your mother for me. I'm Mark Wahlberg. Everybody, look at my biceps. I'm kind of dressed like Nathan Drake.
Michael Bay.
Never gonna do this again. I'm doing the next one.
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
God. Michael Bay. In a goddamn nutshell.
God bless that man,
Holy
dude.
crap. You know, speaking of Michael Bay, let's jump ahead a couple stories, Kev.
Yep.
Here we go from Variety. Mark Wahlberg's Transformers The Last Night moves forward 2 days. Another thing that Michael Bay does every single goddamn time with Transformers and Ninja movies.
You know why? He wants that big opening weekend. He wants that weekend to start on Wednesday.
But I mean, at this point, like, moving it forward, when is it now? Is it starting on Wednesday?
Paramount Pictures, the story reads, this is from Variety again, this is Dave McNary, says, Paramount has moved the release of Transformers The Last Night forward by 2 days to June 21st, which is a Wednesday. It remains as the studio's top prospect for 2017. The 4 previous Transformers installments have grossed $3.77 billion That's billion worldwide, including 1 billion for the most recent Transformers Age of Extinction in 2014. It's the only new wide release for the June 23rd to 25th weekend. Paramount offers a well-received 15-minute sneak peek at Mark Wahlberg's The Transformers last night on March 28th at CinemaCon. Michael Bay, who was directing the final Transformers, touted the film as being his
Directing
first...
his final,
excuse me, not the final, of course.
Again,
touted the film,
he said that since the second one?
yeah, as being the first entirely shot in IMAX 3D. The scale,
wow,
quote,
that's
the
crazy.
scale of the Transformers is meant to be seen on the big screen, Bay asserted. Cool. No, that's pretty cool.
So things to keep in mind. I mean, it is, because Transformers has been one of the best movies at utilizing the shot on IMAX format.
Yeah.
And when you see it in IMAX, it is spectacular. Taking up that entire screen. There's a shot at the end of Transformers 2 when Optimus is standing next to Shia LaBeouf on a fucking battleship, and it's to scale on the screen. So Shia LaBeouf is like 6 feet tall, and Optimus is as tall as he would be.
That's awesome.
And it's super cool looking. And the forest fight is fucking awesome too in IMAX. There's a lot of, they do a good job with the cinematography of those movies when there's space to see it all.
Sure.
Not when it's like the camera's this tight on the action.
Yeah,
it's just metal shrapnel.
That
just
will
freaking
continue to be my biggest criticism of this film franchise, is that it really is just the epitome of throwing a ton of shit on screen and just assuming people know what's going on. And there's, I mean, the amount of, the sheer volume of things, like your eyes are literally tired after the first 15 minutes of that movie of watching the Transformers actually transform.
I mean, and it's just so upsetting. I don't want to rant again about my love for Transformers and my hate for these movies, but it's just so upsetting that they just can't get it right, because all we want to see is the Transformers have character dynamics and relationships with each other.
They don't need
but
to.
instead,
They're
they just keep
robots,
throwing
so.
humans into this shit.
Let me ask you this question.
They keep bringing Cybertron to it in a way that, like, they're like, all right, you know what? It's not enough to see a bunch of fucking shrapnel in a blender.
Yeah.
Let's have a whole planet look like that.
Yeah. The planet, which is spherical, should also not be spherical. It should just be a bunch of metal in a blender. I love that. I love that concept. God bless them, though, making $3.77 billion. I haven't made $3.77 billion on anything yet.
That's true.
Clearly, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
That's true. Yeah,
God bless them.
I don't know, man. The Transformers thing's so upsetting to me, and it's never gonna fucking end. If Michael Bay doesn't do more, someone else will. Kev, there's another Transformers story. Can you bring up the image?
Sure.
Because it's just, even as more bullshit. Scroll down.
Hold on.
So this fucking like poster image comes out today, and it's just like, if you look at it, Optimus is looking all skinny and shit, and a bunch of him's yellow and has Bumblebee parts on him. And I'm like, no one wants this. No one fucking wants this.
Everyone wants this. All the kids want it.
No, they don't.
They want it.
They already did the Optimus and another Transformer merge in Transformers 2,
That was clearly
Revenge of the
wings.
Fallen,
Yeah.
when Jetfire was all like,
fucking
I'm an
awesome.
old guy, and he fucking gets on him and gives Optimus wings and shit.
Does Jetfire die through that?
Yeah, that's how he dies.
Jetfire went out like a punk.
And then here we got Bumblebee, and we've seen in the trailers them fighting, so it's like either Optimus fucking kills the motherfucker, and then takes his body part.
He also has a Power Ranger sword. The
There's-
Red Ranger sword,
Oh
right?
my, yeah, no, he's just jacking
I
everybody.
liked it
here.
better when he had the cool battle axe.
Yeah, that was a dope.
Yeah.
That was dope as shit.
Yeah, that's iconic. Oh man, this is so upsetting to me. Watching the Transformers trailer, like this is the one I'm like, guys, I don't even
This is
know.
the one? This is
no,
the one?
No,
This
no,
is
no.
the one?
Hear me out. This is the one that even in the trailer, I'm like, I don't know what any of these things are. At least the other trailers, I was like, oh shit, they got Hound, or oh shit, they got whatever. Hot Rod's in this movie, and I'm like, I don't know, that's fucking Hot Rod. Ugh.
Hot Rod's in this movie?
Yeah,
Are they going to do Rodimus Prime?
no.
That's
That-
what we just looked at. That was Rodimus Prime.
Oh, that was Rodimus Prime?
No, I'm just making that up.
That was, oh god, I don't know,
It
man.
could be though. Bumblebee
It
could be
upsets
Rodimus
me.
Prime.
Rodimus Prime was the shit. Sorry, Optimus was cool, but Rodimus was like
Don't
way
even
over.
fucking
Way
start
to
with
over.
me.
He was a hot
do
rod
not,
dog.
do not. Yeah,
Hot
he
rod.
was. All right.
You got the
Let's-
touch.
You do. You do.
You got the fire.
Power, close,
Whatever.
Yeah.
True story. I was in Jiu-jitsu 2 weeks ago before my old man back went out.
Yeah.
And I had a guy in guard. None of this makes any sense to you. It doesn't matter. But the guy that was teaching the class put that song on.
Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
because we have, there's a PA speaker. We were just rolling. It was for fun, just giggles. And right as that song,
Yeah.
you got the touch, I hit the nastiest sweep I've ever hit in my entire life. It's called the hip bump sweep.
You got the touch, Nick.
And I just fucking
You got
put him
the
over.
power.
And I looked up and I locked eyes with the instructor, and he was like,
Yeah.
and even the guy that I swept was like, yeah, that
Shout
was
out
good.
to Stan Bush, man.
Dude.
That dude
You
fucking
got
rock.
the power. I'm not even singing that. That's like, I'm in the low register.
Yeah.
He was like way up
He
there.
was so up there, man. I had that song as my alarm clock for like a year, and just waking up every day to that, it just gets you pumped. You're like, you know what, today? I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, you are.
The only thing I've ever kicked its ass, that day, every day.
I'm going to make today my bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to make today my woman.
All right.
No?
No.
Boy?
Man, I don't know.
No,
it was like probably...
Just stop.
Rewind, Nick.
Stop.
We're going to just pretend none of that was said.
That.
We're going to start again. What are you going to make today?
Today my friend.
Yeah.
Today's going to be my friend, my gender-neutral, age-appropriate friend.
Holy shit. All right. What else we got here?
Let's see. There's plenty of fun news. Why don't you read this Game of Thrones story? I want that. This is fascinating. The next two stories. Let's go with the Game of Thrones story. How about that?
Let's go with that Game of Thrones.
You want to do it? I will. I've not seen this, but this comes from our good friends over, of course, at IGN News. Hold on, I gotta pause this because there's lots of shit playing. Well, that'll just start playing. Oh, look at that. Game of Thrones spin-off in development with George R.R. Martin involved. This is kind of a crazy story. This is from Terry Schwartz down in LA. It says HBO has closed deals for writers to begin work on 4 potential Game of Thrones prequel series. IGN has learned. Okay. Each of the writers is exploring various time periods set in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire universe, with HBO making decisions about which will get picked up to series once the scripts are developed. Okay, so they're not doing 4. They're just they said go write 4, go develop 4.
We're going to choose one.
We'll pick one.
Vote by committee.
The screenwriters for the different potential projects are Max Borenstein, Godzilla, Kong, Skull Island, Jane Goldman, Kingsman: The Secret Service. Yeah, that's my vote. And George R.R. Martin, Secret Service and George R.R. Martin, Brian Hellengland, L.A. Confidential, Robin Hood. Wow, okay, that's pretty good too. And Carly Rye, Mad Men, The Leftovers, and George R.R. Martin. So I guess George R.R. Martin's writing a lot of these as well. Interesting. My vote's for Jane Goldman because I love Kingsman: The Secret Service. I think that's fucking amazing.
Again, but I don't know if I've seen it, but just hearing everyone rave about that movie, I'm totally down.
Is the assumption that they're going to do sort of the Mad King storyline? Do we feel like they're going to do that?
So that's the thing. I mean, what's interesting about this is, honestly, I'm just sold no matter what.
Dude, there's so many options that
Robert's Rebellion.
There's Daenerys' dad.
Just
but there's even like
Fall of Valyria or what? Not Valyria.
Well, that's not written down anywhere. Yeah,
huh?
That's not written down anywhere. There's some mysterious thing that happened there. Nobody knows what actually happened in Valyria.
Sorry, I'm talking about like when the dragons all go away. So.
Oh, okay. That's just.
Like the fall of the Targaryens.
Yeah, the Targaryens.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But like, there's books of the history of Duncan the Tall, like a whole other storyline that like talks about the wall and shit.
I want an entire mini-series about Hodor and his penis. Remember that time we saw his dick?
That was a fucking impressive dick.
That was magical.
That thing it was hefty.
That thing, let's put it this way, the wand chooses the wizard, if you know what I mean.
I don't exactly, but
I don't either.
I'm happy that you know what you're talking about.
I want a spin-off of Gendry on the boat.
Yeah, where the fuck's Gendry? Just rowing out there?
What's he up
Just seasons of him rowing. He ends up at Dawson's Creek.
Which one was
He's just been
Gendry?
chilling.
Gendry?
He was the lost Baratheon child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They sent him off because he was Melisandre was trying to kill him.
Oh, right.
So they like helped him out and like, hey, get the fuck out of here and send him
Man.
off the boat.
He's one of the things the few things in the show right now that they just have not touched on for seasons that are like, he was pretty vocal for a while and then they set him off.
Shout out to Melisandre though, dude.
Shout out to Melisandre.
Shout
out. God.
She is one of the few actresses on this planet that is just a special human being. Man, every time my wife sees her, she's like, I wish I looked like that. Like, that is the perfect woman. And I'm like,
she's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, you and me both.
But anyway, this is great news. More Game of Thrones? Hell yeah. End the story and give me the spin-off.
Here's
I'm
the deal.
Sold.
I love the concept. I think it's great for HBO. Obviously, HBO losing Game of Thrones is going to be a huge hit to their revenue. I'm a little worried. I don't want them to fall into Fear the Walking Dead territory, where it's like we've
HBO,
already gotten the main canon, and then anything on the side it needs to be supporting, but not like, let's not pretend this is a main focus and its own thing. Right? Let's just do a one-off series.
What it should be is like super old. Like this happened 1,000 years before what like you heard of.
But it still involves the families.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
I'm just worried because like the two things that come to mind are obviously Fear the Walking Dead and then what they try to do with The Hobbit, which...
Well, Better Call Saul,
Holy
I feel, is
cannoli.
more apt.
Better Call Saul
like
is
that.
actually pretty good.
The people that like it.
I couldn't get into Better Call Saul.
Gia loves it. Andy loves it. But
Yeah,
I don't know. But Fear the Walking Dead is a bad example. Like, just because there was something so special they could have done with that show, bless you, and they didn't. Like that should every season of that show should have been at a different time in a different place.
Which one?
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been super awesome. But instead of that, they just gave us the same story
They're
again.
on a yacht. Yeah, it's pretty cool. LV Gary in the chat says the fall of Valeria is written.
Is
I
it?
guess. I don't know.
I thought that it's just called the Doom, and like no one really knows what happened.
No idea.
I don't know.
Either way, it's cool. It's very cool. It's very awesome. Obviously, HBO's done a great job with this. I'm excited to see new stories that can actually just be start to finish stories.
I just want like a buddy cop
cool.
series with Braun. Just let him go out. Be like, I don't care who he partners
Shit, I
up
haven't
with.
seen-
Every episode could just be Braun and someone else.
Yeah.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
That'd be good.
Could the show be called Wheelin' It? Is Braun the one
Not
in the wheelchair?
Bran.
Oh, Bran.
Braun.
Which
the
one's Braun?
badass, like,
Blackwater of Black. The night. They're like
the
Jon Snow?
bodyguard of.
guy
Oh, that dude's a
Tyrion.
bad mother. Yeah, I guess bad motherfucker. I
No,
love
that'd
that
be
guy.
that'd be fucking awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, that's
All right,
good news.
there's actually breaking news right now, Kevin.
Yo.
I'm gonna add something to the top of the
Is it this?
thing. Yes, it is. Thank you, Kev. Thank you.
Alright.
There was an update to PS I Love You XOXO that just went live over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. You can check it out. Greg's been stewing, thinking about what the future of the show is going to be, and he finally made a video about it.
He did.
He's been talking about doing this.
It's
now,
here.
Now it is done. Zyger, thank you for putting it in the chat. You are fantastic.
SagerTheBomb.com. Happy birthday.
It's
Not his birthday. It's like saying
Happy
that.
birthday. Happy birthday.
It's not his birthday. Everybody wish Tiger a happy birthday for the next time. Just spank it a couple times.
Spank it?
This story is fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
You have to read this story.
I will read it. I
Okay.
will read it. Hold on, let me get this. Get this.
Well, before we do that, let's bring up, Kev, can we bring up the next story, the 2 Blade Runner posters?
Yeah.
Let's do that while you're bringing this up. Two new Blade Runner 2049 posters have been revealed. Not much news here. There's a slideshow, Kevin, if you want to click on
Got
that. We can see these cool new posters.
That looks fucking awesome.
Right?
Holy
Right?
shit.
Next poster, not too enamored with. I don't understand why they just have Harrison Ford in his like
Fucking
sleepy shirt.
Giant sex doll in the background.
His little sleepy shirt. But
He
it's
was a
cool.
96-year-old man when the franchise started.
He was actually Harrison Ford was sexy as fuck in the first Blade Runner, but I think he wasn't. I think he was in his 30s, so he's probably a good 104, 105 years old. But go back to that first poster. That's hot. That's
It's fucking
hot.
so hot.
Hot.
Yes.
Everybody.
called Blade Jogger.
That's what this guy. This. You
Yeah,
should
that's
just
the second
replace the
poster.
text.
Ryan Gosling?
No, this is Harrison Ford. Look at him.
He was Blade sleepy.
He's the jogger.
They put him in like dad pants and like an old shirt. The only thing I don't like about that is like, so go back to the first poster. This clearly has a defined statement, a defined look, a tone, a genre. Where you're like, the jacket's cool. It looks, it's got that sort of future dystopia, Deus Ex kind of like everything's dirty and well, Deus Ex is super clean, but like this is like dirty, nasty future dystopia. You go to this next one and it's like, Dad, are you gonna get the phone? Dad, it's the phone, Dad. The phone. No, it's not your shoe. Put your shoe down, Dad. Jesus Christ. It's time to put
This
him in a helmet.
kind of looks like
Time
they
to put him
just
in a
got a
helmet.
picture from a paparazzi.
Yeah.
Cut
I'm
him
gonna
out.
put it out there. It's like Blade Mall Walker.
It's
and
when-
then the background, it just looks like some Planet of the Apes shit. And they're just
Dude.
like, I guess that's there. Let's
Or
take a
like you
picture.
do the forensic thing where like, wait a minute, this background's fake. And they take the background away and it's a crashed plane on a golf course. And it's just that shot of him getting out. He's like, I'm all right. Hip's a little broken, but I'm one to talk. I've been fucking an invalid for the last 5 days straight. But anyway, couldn't be more excited about this film. Ryan Gosling could literally kill Kevin in front of me and I'd be like, still aces in my book, my friend. Still aces in my book, as is Harrison Ford.
Aces in my book. So here over at Tube Filter, there's a story that is just like, it's such a facepalm that I just can't even handle it. This happened yesterday. SourceFed Nerd becomes now this nerd, and subscribers flee en masse. Let's read the story. It's been 6 weeks since Discovery-backed Group 9 Media made the decision to shut down the SourceFed Nerd, and People Be Like brands. Since then, the old SourceFed channels have laid dormant, but Group 9 is looking to reboot them with their new ownership, and SourceFed Nerd has become now this nerd. And that update has drawn a resoundingly negative response from the channel's subscribers and even a few of its former hosts. Okay, thank you.
One more.
Now this, famous as a prolific Facebook publisher, has made no secret of its desire to expand its horizons, and Group 9's recent shakeup presented an opportunity. On the same day SourceFed shutdown was announced, Now This took over the former home of Discovery's Secret Daily brand and received a chilly welcome from subscribers there, as the like-to-dislike ratio of an intro video shows. It's it's bad. Now this is trying to set up shop on the former home of the SourceFed Nerd, and it's hoping to convince subscribers that they'll receive the same sort of content they used to receive. Now this nerd, senior producer Michael Calabro, who doesn't exactly have the world's most enviable job at the moment, tried to make the sell in a intro video, saying, quote, "Our ultimate goal is still the same as SourceFed Nerd," he says. "We want to give you insightful and entertaining videos on movies, video games, and comics, and everything else people like us care about." SourceFed Nerd subscribers are now picking up what Calabro is putting down. At the time of this post, the intro video has 33 dislikes for every like and more than 33,000 thumbs down in all. Meanwhile, more than 36,000 people unsubscribed from the channel on May 4th alone. In the video's comments section, former SourceFed hosts like Ava Gordy and Steve Zaragoza, as well as other YouTube notables like Funhouse's Bruce Green, have showed up to offer their own remarks on the change.
God damn it, Bruce.
It's just ridiculous, man. And then Rayna Scully just went fucking off. And then, yeah, everyone's posting their own vlog videos, saying what's going on. I mean, essentially...
So, for the person that doesn't understand what happened...
Let's back it up.
Yeah.
Boiling this down, there was an initiative called YouTube Originals that happened in 2012.
Sure.
That is what started Start on IGN.
You remember back in the day, IGN had started Start, which was a YouTube-owned and collaborated channel, basically.
Yeah.
So YouTube came to a bunch of creators and said, look, we want more original content on the platform. We want longer watch times. We want people to be engaged more. We want to help start to craft a little bit higher quality content that's going to YouTube, yada, yada, yada. They didn't exactly explain it that way. In fact, I don't know necessarily what they wanted to do. But in doing so, they picked a handful of creators, IGN included, as well as Full DeFranco, and said, we're going to give you guys money to go build this channel in conjunction with us.
They pretty much chose 20 different channels to represent different verticals.
So it was
on
like
YouTube.
Start, Geek and Sundry, I think was one of them.
So IGN was video games, and Geek and Sundry was more tabletop and female-focused things. Then SourceFed was, for Philip DeFranco, his kind of news network.
Right.
And so then they launched SourceFed. It was super successful. They spun off and launched SourceFed Nerd. That got even more successful. Then, not more successful than SourceFed, just more successful in terms of the portfolio. Then they launched their merch team and whatever, and it got huge. Then Discovery came in, or Revision came in, and bought them. So Revision 3 bought them, goes up. Discovery buys Revision.
Right. Revision bought Phil DeFranco's. All of his
DeFranco Creative, which included SourceFed and all that.
Right, exactly.
But technically, they also bought Revision, so they were next to each other.
But here's my question:
under Discovery.
Did YouTube still own SourceFed? Because
so that's the thing is, I don't know all the technical stuff because obviously everyone has their own deals.
Yeah.
But going off of what I do know, based on other people's channels, they, at the very least, owned it up to a certain extent.
Right.
So I don't know when that extent was.
Yeah, we don't know the details of the deal, but it's important to note that it was at least the co-owned channel.
Yeah.
So YouTube still had a stake in it to some degree.
Unless Discovery or Revision bought it from YouTube, which I can totally imagine them doing.
It would be smart. Yes.
So they did that. DeFranco didn't want any part of it, so now you can see DeFranco launches DeFranco Elite thing. There was always like a clause where you need to stay with the company for a certain amount of years. Whatever that was, it just hit. It's usually 5 years. And guess what? It's 5 years from 2012.
Yeah.
So that all makes sense. DeFranco does his own thing. They shut down SourceFed because they also shut down all the Revision and all that stuff's gone. There's just been a lot of shakeups in this landscape in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And especially with Maker being shuttered and turning into what it is. Did you hear about Maker's essentially
What's
gone?
the news? Really?
It's now just Disney Digital Network or some shit like that.
That makes sense though.
Where this ends now is there's a channel with 1 million subscribers that people are like, business people are like, well, why wouldn't we try to turn this into a thing?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that people really like is when you subscribe to a channel for a specific kind of content and then you just try to not give them that content anymore, but ask them to still be there. It's a hard, I completely understand and I feel very badly for this producer. What's his name? The exec
Michael
producer.
something or other.
Yeah, that's a hard job to have, right? I mean, your job requires you to go out there and try to be like, look, we have to make this big change, and this is what's coming. And they know they're going to get a lot of hate for this. We'll see what happens. You know, I mean, I can see both sides of it. Obviously, you would hope that they would have been able to figure out a way to still utilize the original talent and keep that brand going forward, but obviously they weren't able to do that.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
I mean, it's interesting because I remember when we were leaving IGN, I wanted to try to salvage the Start brand, and that just obviously didn't work for a bunch of legal reasons, and we're just a bunch of dipshits. Why would they give us it?
Right.
But we felt so responsible for building that channel. And
yeah,
that was
And it sucks, and I feel for the talent. Obviously, like you put a lot, like with kind of funny with start with IGN. Like obviously we live and breathe this stuff. You put a lot of time and effort into this, and regardless of whether you own it or if it's just if it's a job you're going to for a paycheck every day, you feel a level of ownership over it, and it sucks. I've been through layoffs. I've seen people, my friends, and people that I highly respect, walk in one day and then that same day walk out at noon with a box in their hand. It's not good. It's not fun. It's unfortunate because that's usually the end result of a lot of prior bad decisions not made by them that led to that point, and it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it really does, and I think the biggest thing to keep in mind with all this is the easy answer is, well, why didn't they just rehire all the people that the other guys fired? And it's like, first off, that's a lot of money. And second off, there's probably some legal stuff where they're not allowed to.
It's possible they're not allowed to continue the SourceFed brand, but I wouldn't think that that's. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean,
we don't know. We're speculating.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if they're not using the SourceFed brand, they're using the Now This brand. But what if they just made Now This and hired all the same hosts that they had?
That's possible.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, there must be some weird clause where like they can't do that.
I don't know.
So I don't know. It's definitely an interesting thing, but they're fucked. Like, at this point, the cat's out the bag, and they're just totally screwed.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough situation.
It is a tough situation.
Oh.
Want to read some tips?
Let's read some tips. Let's do that. Let's get our head out of the muck.
Shitty videos.
Good. Love that. If you've given us a tip, we greatly appreciate that, and we will read your comment right now. Just like Mighty Fine Card Decline says, must I say, what the fuck, Tim? Why do you think of doing this first? Fun nostalgia. Why did you think of doing this first? Fun nostalgia clip. I don't know what this is. What is it?
It's a music video.
Oh, fun.
Let's watch a little bit.
Should we watch a little bit of it?
Yeah, I mean, just contextually. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What's up, man?
You want to jump forward? Or
Yeah.
Anything you like?
It just.
Oh my god. He was just fucking smoking out of a goddamn
Cartridge.
Not just a cartridge, the Super Mario All Stars Plus World cartridge.
Yeah, it was, dog.
There we go. All right, cool.
It's like a 90s rap.
Yeah.
This seems fun. Look, old guys can rap.
Yeah, I know.
There's hope for me yet. River City Chris Ransom says, Buenos días, feliz 5 de mayo. Para Kev Dog Grande, ande también. Viva la Mexico, viva el Kev Dog Grande, viva el Bongos, viva Kinda Funny. Also fun clip. Kevin, how's my Spanish on that? That is half a year of 11th grade Spanish right there, my friends.
I didn't think this video was worth it.
Let me see this.
I mean, it's poorly shot. They're blowing up a toilet.
Oh shit, let's watch that again.
Wait, really?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, there's a naked dude.
There's a naked dude in the shower, but they blew up a toilet. Bonus. Oh, this is so dangerous. You fucking idiots. That guy could have died. They could have blown his dick off. Holy shit. That's amazing. DM Guerrero says, crisis in Venezuela. Please help brave students and people fight an oppressive government. 35 plus deaths, 1,000 plus injuries. Amazon wish list. He's given us a link and the GoFundMe there. Kev, check those out and double check, make sure they're good. We can post those for people to help. Do we not do that?
I mean, typically we have policy not to do that.
Fair point.
But I mean, I can show the people and they can go find it.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Nam Dead said, longtime viewer, first time tipper. I have a fun clip that I'm willing to bet my life on. I will accept any punishment if this doesn't make you guys laugh. If this doesn't make us laugh, the next time Kevin sees you, you have to wrestle what we call the brown bear over there. Okay, you got to give it to us. Let's watch this. Just now. It's fun for me.
Oh, let's not watch this, Kev.
Uh-oh, it's anime?
Yeah, it's going to get us.
Yeah.
We've had a bad run with anime. We apologize, guys.
Someone sent a Code Geass clip, and as much as I want to watch it,
Boy, it just
and
fucked
I
us.
will fuck us.
It just fucked us last time.
It didn't look that great when I went through it.
Okay.
You know what, though? We'll give you a pass on this one. My dog, Nick96 says, morning, gents. My friend and I are going to see Guardians Volume 2 this weekend. Tim, where do you stand on an extremely goofy movie? Have a good weekend, guys.
Never saw it.
What?
Never saw it.
Yo, you're fucking up, man.
I know. I'm sure I am.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you think you can find it on 4K?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you can.
It was like a straight to VHS movie.
Maybe, man. Disney's
No, it's on
cool.
Netflix though.
RyanOfTheMan.ro says, happy Friday, guys. Here's a fun clip for you. Brandon Rosa has given us a tip, says, how awesome is it going to be to see the RDJ Pratt back and forth in Infinity War. Like RDJ asking Pratt why he put all that black shit on our planet. Fun clip with Drake. It's just what it says.
Okay.
Cool. Mr. Yasman300 says, Nick, the next time you bongo Kevin, can you take requests? Also a fun clip. Yes, of course. Nam Des, give us another tip. He said, I fucked up my previous tip because I tipped in Canadian dollars. Here's a link to a fun clip again, just in case.
That's the guy that did the anime one.
Apologies. We can't play that. Citadel714 says, Nick and Tim, I'm curious to know what's that? Oh, Seidel. Yeah, I don't know why I said Citadel. Seidel. It's Friday, guys. Nick and Tim, I'm curious to know, what are your guys' opinions on theater, like plays and musicals? Personally, I don't think a lot of plays do anything unique to warrant the expensive ticket price. Have you seen a lot of stage plays?
I've seen enough to agree with him, but when done right, it's the most impressive thing of all time.
I think it is, yeah. It's one of those things where, like, you're paying for a live performance, you're paying for something that doesn't have a lot of... The thing about theater is they have to charge those tickets because they don't have a lot of different revenue streams. You can't put that on a DVD and sell it. It's a live experience. That's where the art is. I've seen a lot of plays. My brother's worked on a lot of plays that I've either worked on or been forced to sit through, and most of them are... It's a difficult medium to sit through, especially when your attention span. We're like conditioned to have short attention spans. Yeah. So if you can't get up, you can't play with your phone, you can't do that stuff, it's very difficult to go through. Having said that, if you see a professional like Broadway show or something that's had a ridiculous production value, it's like nothing else you'll ever see. And the fact that you're experiencing that with a crowd of other people around you is a very, very beautiful experience if done right. Final tip for now is from the Jack. The JMac90 says, yo, this is JMac. JMac, it's payday, so here's a tip. Stat.
What the hell?
What is this?
All right.
Hold on.
No,
I'm guessing.
No, we're not looking at this just because like there's a little too much nipple.
Yeah, there really is.
Let me see a little bit more of
it. You can put the link in the chat for this guy.
Wow, Rihanna.
You're
just basically that's fantastic.
It's stunning, but just put it in the chat, please.
Okay. Sorry to finish. The JMac90's tip says, it's payday, so here's a tip. Stat. I'm guessing Melee. What's the greatest Smash besides that? I need to reply back ASAP.
You.
Brawl.
No.
Brawl's the bomb.
Wii U.
Besides, especially what you're saying. Besides, man, I love Brawl, but I mean, Wii U is just better Brawl.
Is it?
Yeah. There's no tripping.
They fucked up Pit.
There's way more. They fucked up Zero Suit Samus as well, but.
Fucked up Pit.
Oh, Zero Suit. I just want her up B.
Yeah. They made it so that his arrows don't go all the way across the screen every single time you shoot it, and it's really annoying.
It's really annoying for you, but for everyone else, you were really annoying.
Well, Pit's the premier player in the Smash franchise. Also, there's no Snake. I saw Snake was hilarious.
Awful.
Yeah, it was great, dude.
Did people play him seriously?
Yeah, a lot of people did. Dude, people like Mark Ryan used to fuck people up with Solid Snake.
Yeah, but Mark Ryan fucked people up with like.
Yeah, he's like some sort of like genius when it comes to that stuff.
All right,
like a savant.
Let's look at some more news here.
Kevin.
What's up, dude?
Give me this Ryan Johnson story. How about that? Oh no, do you want to go into this?
Oh, just real quick, yeah. If you can pull it up, Kev.
The Kotaku story?
Over on Kotaku, they have a hands-on impressions of the new 2DS XL, and there's also impressions of the Hey Pikmin game on 3DS. Impressions of the 2DS, people really like it. Impressions of Pikmin, people really hate it. So that's that. If you want to go check that out, you should. I'm loving the kind of funny blue on that thing.
How is that different than the 3DS?
It doesn't do 2D.
It's 2D.
It's way cheaper.
Oh, way cheaper. Okay.
Yeah.
So price.
Significantly cheaper.
Yeah. The 3D revolution, hopefully.
And it has a nicer screen because it doesn't need to do the bullshit.
Fair enough.
So.
Was it bullshit or was it awesome?
It was bullshit.
The 3D?
Yeah.
It was a gimmick.
Because it made in some games it was great, like Super Mario 3D Land, and that's pretty much it. But otherwise, it made the screen look all blurry and shitty, even if you had it off. I'm so happy we don't have to deal with the 3DS anymore as a piece of hardware. Now. On the 2DS?
Like it's higher resolution? Or
I don't think it's higher resolution, but I think that since it doesn't have to have the 3D. Yeah. It from all the people, they're saying it looks better.
Hey, speaking of 3D, is Episode 8 going to be in 3D? Because 7 was.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Guardians is in 3D.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All movies are in 3D, they're just not pushing it as hard. Or not all.
Yeah, they're not. And if I'm not mistaken, they're not shooting a lot of movies in 3D anymore. I think it's all just the stereoscopic post-conversion.
Yeah. I mean, they never really did.
Well,
they did. They shot a few of them. They
just
tried.
A few, though. I mean, that's the thing, like, with IMAX, like, this Transformers thing, as far as I know...
They can't physically shoot 3D movies in IMAX. They're really hard.
Transformers Last Night might be the first major blockbuster movie to be shot entirely in IMAX.
Depending on how you define IMAX, yes and no. IMAX is I think it's a 70 millimeter format, so a lot of movies are being shot in 65 millimeter, but they're not mastered in IMAX.
Well, yeah.
That's the difference, yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing.
Like, I think,
the Dark Knight, Superman Returns.
I think Hateful Eight was a 70 millimeter
Hateful Eight
movie.
was 70 millimeter.
But that's not IMAX.
It was.
I mean, it was panoramic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I forget the name of that old technology, but it was. Yeah, it was that.
But the full resolution IMAX format that's a bit more square.
Yeah.
4:3-ish.
Yeah, that I don't think there's been a full movie. The full movies they've made on it have been like Disney's Monkey Planet, where it's like
God bless that movie.
documentaries and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you might be right. You might be right. A lot of movies like Interstellar and The Dark Knight would just had those scenes.
They just had scenes,
They just
yeah.
had
And like
moments, which, by the
Superman
way,
Returns.
if you missed out on watching Interstellar in IMAX,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. If it ever screens again, you have to see it. It's so
Religious.
fucking good.
But it was even better on a Virgin America screen.
No, it
It
wasn't
was
great.
good. Murph!
You're a monster. A monster. You know what I need you to do, Greg?
What's that?
I got another great movie you should watch. It's called Daddy's Home. You got to go
No,
back.
I'm
You got to
listening
put
to
some
that.
more time into this
That was
movie.
when I learned I can no longer listen to you about comedies. I thought we were on the same page with Dirty Grandpa. Then you fucked me on that.
People are saying Hateful Eight was boring.
ignore me.
Super
Don't- just
Panavision.
ignore me.
Ultra
Infinity
Panavision.
War will be the first entirely IMAX shot movie, says Michael O'Leary.
Do we
Well,
have to go
that's
see that
not
in
true.
IMAX then?
Because Transformers last night.
Transformers sucks.
Wait, but that hasn't come out yet. Like, that hasn't been shot yet.
It looks
Right?
awful.
Transformers is
Transformers
done.
last night.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's new-
I
the
thought
newest-
I
no,
thought they were saying it's the next one.
The one with Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, who are you? I don't care. I'm Mark
Yeah, do you have
Wahlberg.
something?
Optimus Prime.
I met a
Just
Henley.
looking
I
what's
got big
So,
balls.
some fun stuff.
Dark Knight says he loves me. I love you too. You talk about the video.
Yeah, we thought. I mean, well, we said it was up.
Okay. I want to thank everybody. You're all being very, very nice about it, very positive about it. Sad to see you go. Excited for what's next.
And there are lots of great things coming up next. I can
It's got
assure you.
chills throughout my body.
Hey, quick question for you. Probably
Yeah.
the most important of the day. What are we barbecuing
We're
today?
making burgers and wings.
Yeah, boy!
Kevin bought a lemon pepper rub for the wings.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do you want them all lemon pepper or do you want half?
No,
and
no,
half?
no, half.
Doesn't matter. I think half
Half
half.
and
Here's
half.
what I would love.
Andy, bring me that fucking bag. Up.
Andy, what do you want?
Because it'll remind me of Pluckers back home.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper mixed with the hot.
People are making some good points here.
Spicy lemon pepper.
Someone's saying,
Would you want them all spicy lemon pepper?
No, just do some
Just
classic
like
lemon
maybe
pepper.
3 or 4.
So you want 3 batches. We want
We have a
lemon
lot.
pepper.
Yeah.
We want hot.
Yeah.
We want hot lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at, my
Kevin, I'm
friend.
assuming you want the big burgers again to fill up the bun.
So here's the thing. I want the big burgers, but I want them thinner. You understand what I'm
big
saying?
burgers, thinner.
Thinner, yeah.
God, you're a
Here's
man.
what we
You're
Hey,
a
dude, you're
beautiful
getting
man.
fucking thinner.
I was telling Greg when
I'm
we
not
fucked
getting.
up.
I haven't ridden the bike in forever.
Is that Mark Wahlberg? Oh no, it's just Greg. Sorry, for a second I thought Mark Wahlberg just walked in front of the camera when you took your shirt off, bro.
We missed out on an opportunity to do tacos for Cinco de Mayo.
"Oh shit, Happy Cinco de Mayo."
Andy squats.
Cinco de
Andy
Mayo.
squats.
You're gonna hurt your back,
Come on,
bro.
come on. Give me 5.
Fuck!
Give me
I don't
5.
do squats.
Give me
I
5.
definitely- No, that was a premonition. I went down and like, whoa, you don't do those?
Andy, how much do you
How
weigh?
your legs work?
How much do you weigh?
85 pounds.
70?
Yeah, that's
I
a
can
lot.
do it. I think
That's
it's
a lot
like,
to squat for someone who doesn't
Andy
squat.
squats.
As somebody
Andy
who doesn't
squats.
squat.
You have to
Other
stick
than-
your ass out like you're like
See,
it's a
that's why I
Friday
did not
night.
have the
Close to
form. It's all about
like
the right form, you know.
165 now.
You gotta have the right
Doing them.
form.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying Andy looks like a child.
Andy, you feel
I
like
don't know why.
175. I'm not gonna lie
That's
to you.
why we call him Candy Andy. He's our sweet boy.
No,
my God.
stop. No, you can't lick your lips like that.
Come here, Candy Andy.
Mystery Asman 300 probably has the most important
my
thing
God.
in the chat. He says, Nick, did you know there's going to be a Daddy's Home 2? Mel Gibson and John Lithgow will play the fathers of Wahlberg and Farrell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How is the John Cena involved?
Because he's, he's another one of the stepdads. Like, he's the dad of someone else. I can't remember how it goes. At the end, so, let me think. Mark Wahlberg ends up marrying someone else, and then her ex-husband is John Cena, and then Mark Wahlberg becomes the like, cuckolded stepfather. Doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it. My prediction, this is going to be a bigger franchise than Fast and Furious.
Oh.
It's my prediction. What were people saying about the formats?
Oh, it's gone.
It's gonzo.
That moment is
That's it.
Is over.
We're done. We're done,
Andy
everyone.
squats. And he squats.
Oh, I'm going to read the last couple tips and then we'll call tips for the day. How does that sound to you?
That sounds good.
Wet Floor is giving us tips. Says, hey guys, first time watching live and first time tipping. I was actually in Australia 2 weeks ago and saw a young Mr. Gettys in the airport cafe, but didn't have time to say sup. So I'm here to say sup.
Wait, what?
No, Austin, excuse me, not Australia.
Oh.
How did I read Australia in that?
I don't know. You should have said.
Dude, you should have said what's up. We were in
said
Austin.
what's up.
Always say what's up. Mars
Always
Bows
say
has given us
what's
a tip
up.
and said, just want to share this clip and give some for everyone to laugh at. If you've seen this, I'm sorry. If you haven't, you're welcome. Love you guys. And did not give us the tip.
Yeah, no.
Didn't give us the link to that. Hey guys, didn't want to bring anyone down, but a childhood friend of mine recently passed. GoFundMe was set up to help the family. Share it if you can. GoFundMe. That's GoFundMe.com/the URCH family. Urch family? All one word. Check that out if you guys can. Snoz the Rabbit says, hey guys, my girlfriend is graduating from her AA this weekend, and I was hoping you could congratulate her since you are her fave at KF duo, and she is, after all, the love of my life. Thanks.
Finally beating the drink.
For being.
Good for her.
Congrats. Yeah, Alcohol Anonymous. I can't say that word.
Yep.
You graduated. Proud of you.
Wow.
Proud of you. What is that? What is an AA? An associate's?
Yeah.
I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking it's Alcoholic Anonymous, but I don't.
No.
It's definitely
an AA is an associate.
like an AA degree. It's an associate's degree, right?
I can't remember
Associate of Art? Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Associate in Arts and Science.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Welcome to the
Wait,
workforce.
Wait. Arts and science? Those seem like very different things.
That would be an ass.
Kevin, wait.
Hold on a second. I call bullshit on that. And our final tip of the day comes from Steve Foster.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Kevin is correct. An AA is Associate of Arts, and an AS is Associate of Science.
Makes sense. Just like a BA and a BS and a BA Braca. C Foster 5 says, Tim, I know you bought that LG OLED C6. Do you stand by curved panels or flat? Also, TV stand or wall mounted?
I don't stand by curved panels. The curve, it's so meaningless, but it doesn't detract. So it's like, if it's there, whatever. I think the C6 is better because it's easier to update the firmware on it, and it does 3D, and I have 3D Blu-rays. And its 3D is fucking stunning.
It's dope.
It puts theater 3D to fucking
Fuck
shame.
Transformers.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I just said that. My nose is running.
Yeah, man,
Andy,
fuck Transformers.
can you bring me that roll of toilet paper that Cool Greg has on his desk? I need to blow my nose.
What are you gonna do with it? Okay.
I'm gonna blow my nose and then wipe my ass on the camera. What do you think I'm gonna do?
God, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, fuck. We're calling
Remember
tips.
that thimble thing you said?
That's it for
that was
tips.
Let's not talk about
horrifying?
the thimble. Instead of the thimble,
You've been there. We all been there.
Yeah.
Too much protein.
No, I don't know about that.
Kev,
Oh, yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
we're about to do the giveaway. Can you look at the bottom of the doc?
Wait. Do you want to do the last two stories?
No.
Wait, really? Okay.
This is a fun story.
Okay, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it real quick. This is from our, is it up, Kevin?
Yep.
Let me find it. Hold on.
God damn it, Nick.
Well, just fucking deal with it, Kev.
I don't want to.
This is from our good friends, of course, over at IGN.com. Says, Star Wars The Last Jedi director asked for a change to The Force Awakens ending. This is from Alex Gilyadov. Says, in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, thanks. You can just write me the role, but that's cool.
There wasn't a roll. Okay.
You're crazy. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Johnson revealed he wanted R2-D2 to accompany Rey on her journey to find Luke Skywalker rather than BB-8. Abrams originally planned on having the younger droid travel with Rey and Chewbacca instead, but ultimately made the switch due to Johnson's request. Quote, originally it was BB-8 who went with Rey, which makes sense for the story in a way, considering, they're like pals and shit. Johnson revealed, but I asked, can you do me a solid and switch the droids? Johnson requested the change because he wanted two original trilogy mainstays to be the center of the story in The Last Jedi, and for R2-D2 to be finally reunited with Luke. Johnson also promised that, unlike The Force Awakens, Luke will prominently be featured in The Last Jedi. Why did Luke Skywalker go off to this island? Said Johnson. That was the starting point, and that's what the entire movie explores.
Boom.
Boom. There you go.
Get hyped. Get hyped.
That's like good too.
Today's giveaway is brought to you by Movement Watches. Movement Watches, pronounced as MVMT, pronounced Movement. Was founded on the belief that style shouldn't break the bank. The watchmaker's goal is to change the way consumers think about fashion by offering high-quality, minimalist products at revolutionary prices. Movement Watches just started just $95. They're also starting to make sunglasses, and they're looking dope.
Yeah, boy.
We got some of those.
Get fresh.
Watches are usually really expensive, like way too expensive. Way more than $95. So this is a damn good deal. Movement figured out that by selling online, they're able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price, classic design, quality construction, styled minimalism. Get hyped, son. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmtwatches.com/KFMS. Now's the time to step up your watch game. Go to movingwatches.com/KFMS. Join the movement. Candy Andy.
Candy Andy.
So there's 4 ways to win the giveaway every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. 1, be in the chat. 2, be a Twitch subscriber. 3, support us on patreon.com/kindoffunny. And 4, support us on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames at the $2 or above level. Today's winner is from the Twitch sub, a Twitch subscriber named Gats Ocean.
Gats
Ocean.
Ocean.
Congrats, you have won. Kevin deleted what you won, so I can't see it.
Oh no.
Do you know what it was?
Kevin, what was it? Did you already send it to him?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I just sent it, but I know.
You got something. You got a surprise.
Hold on. I'm gonna paste.
Kevin's gonna figure it out.
Oh, there it is. Valkyria Chronicles.
Valkyria Chronicles Remastered on the PlayStation 4? Okay, there you go.
Americas.
America version. Congrats, Gats Ocean. You did it. You did the thing. Okay, now let's do the old 3 and 3.
The old Moriarty 3 and 3. We'll take 3 questions, comments, and concerns from the chat, and then we'll go into subscriber mode. What?
They're all saying it's rigged. Why is it rigged?
What's rigged? Has that person won before?
What's rigged?
Kevin, stop cheating.
How the fuck is it rigged?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
Taylor
Somebody
CF
in the
said,
chat, please let us know why you think it's rigged.
It's not rigged. Taylor CF says, dudes, there's a teaser trailer out right now for Blade Runner. It's only 30 seconds long. Please watch. I'm pretty sure that the teaser's pretty old. We have seen it. If it's new, let us know. Is there a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We got to watch that real quick.
No, it's not.
Let's not, though.
I mean, we don't have to let them watch it. I just need to see it immediately.
No.
We don't have to do this story, Kevin. That's actually super spoiler.
I'm looking.
Oh, I see. Tim.
Yeah.
Says Mr. Yasmin 300. Do you think Nintendo will announce a remaster of Wii U Smash Bros. For the Switch at E3?
Dude, yes. I really hope they do. Smash is like in a weird place though, because will they just start working on the next one? I hope not. I think that they've seen enough success with Mario Kart 8 that they need to double down on the enhanced ports and get all of the big hit games, especially the like kind of service games.
3D World.
3D World would be fucking great.
I want 3D World so bad.
It would be so good. But I'm hoping we get Smash. I hope we get some new characters. I hope Ice Climbers come back. Yeah.
And bring back Pitt's arrows.
They're not going to do that. They
Let
won't
Pitt's
do that.
arrows come back. Michael12179 says, Nick and Tim, how has the touch not been in one of the Transformers films? It's a travesty.
It is. Fun fact, Stan Bush actually recorded a shitty rap rock version of the touch for the 2007 first Transformers movie. And first live action movie, it didn't make the cut.
I got it on eBay. Easy Zero says, Nick, how tight is too tight? Tim, why don't you answer that question while I look for another one?
No such thing.
Exactly.
No such thing. Where there's a will and lube, there's a way.
OBGYN Kenobi says, the election is rigged. Fake news Obamacare is a disaster. The wall just got 10 feet higher. That didn't help us all. I just wanted to read that.
Ignacio Rojas says, Tim, you ever watch Code Lyoko? Nope. Don't know what the hell that is.
Stephen Cool 2 says, Nick and Tim, when is some alcohol getting drank from that baby Groot head? Probably today, and probably by Cool Greg, if he stops by.
Stephen Cool says, Nick and Tim. Oh, no, you already read that one. Ferdinand PR says, if Sakurai's in charge of porting, he's such a perfectionist that he'll turn it into a new Smash Bros. Honestly, I think the foundation of Smash Wii U is so strong that I would hope that Sakurai is working on a non-Smash game. Give us something new. He's so good at making games. I'd rather a new experience. Let us port house so I can do Smash. I trust in them.
Alan EMC Adams says, when are we getting some Candy Andy emotes? Great question.
I don't know.
I'm on it.
Andy's on it.
Andy's on it. Last non-subscriber comment for today comes from BurgerXRZB. Says, Nick, you looking forward to Alien Covenant? Please do a reaction, guys. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. In fact, we should probably try to get tickets if they're available for pre-sale.
For what?
For Covenant? When does that come out?
Oh, I don't know.
We have to see that movie. It's going to be fucking amazing. Okay.
Buildo626 says, every time Tim mentions something from his childhood sucks. I wish I had a time machine to go back and see how much he hyped it when he was younger. Are you referencing the Transformers movies? I've always been pretty accurate about what I think about those guys.
Boop, 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 boop. I will revenge of the Fallens.
Fucking awful. Just awful trailer.
Tim, I actually, just for the first time in my entire life,
Just anything Transformers recently.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Recently, yeah. The Last Night is an offense to the fucking world.
Why was that a 7-minute trailer that we watched last night?
I wasn't there.
It's been the trailer.
Oh, you weren't there.
It just keeps going, and it's hilarious because unlike
King Arthur's there, and you're like,
unlike
what the fuck?
other trailers, this shows you the entire film, and you have no fucking idea what's happening. Like literally, like I think I've seen the entire film at this point, but I don't understand what's happening. And like Anthony Hopkins is there, he's like, we must not let them know, Clarice. Silence of the Lambs.
Anthony Hopkins already...
Silence of the Lambs?
He's already been in the Transformers movies as a different character.
Has he really?
Yeah.
What was he?
I don't remember.
Was he a Transformer? We're in subscriber only mode right now. Thank you very much for putting us in that. Stephen Cool 2 said Nick and Tim at Cinco de Mayo. Why didn't we have a Minority Report show this morning?
And why aren't we having tacos today for lunch?
Because
So
guys,
upsetting. We fucked up.
we fucked up. Andy, can you just make some like ground meat? Thank you for that, Andy. I didn't know you could do that, and now I'm going to call upon that power at my beck and call.
Holy shit, that was fun. That was fun.
Hey, it's Stellar says, unfortunately, I've had the Nick Make a Man Out of You by Randy Newman song from Tuesday stuck in my head. I'm sorry about that. But some people have given us some other good suggestions for songs. John McKillop over on Twitter had a couple fun ones for us. He said, definitely a market for mature Disney parodies by Daddy at Nick Scarpino, featuring Put a Man in You, See My Breasts, and A Whole New Girl.
Whoa.
A lot of good stuff there. I don't know how I didn't figure out Put a Man in You. We'll put a man in you. You'll put
That's
a
how it all
man in
started.
me. I'm gonna watch the
I don't
man.
like that you're looking at me.
Have you noticed that my eyes have delicately and not so subtly fallen on your crotch?
Yeah. I didn't notice when, but now I notice.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
You felt it.
Ignacio Rojas says, Tim, are you caught up with Digimon Adventure? Try. No, I've only seen the first 3 parts of it. The 4th is out. I haven't seen that one yet. Pretty hyped about it, though. I think I might wait for the 5th to come out and then watch all of them. Binge that shit.
Mr. Yasman 300 says, Nick, did you see the images of Kenneth Branagh's new movie, Murder on the Orient Express? I did not know he was remaking that film. I will check that out. HK Gither Thunder says, Nick, I need a butthole to cheer me up. Having financial problems lately.
Cool.
Butthole. Good luck with your financial problems. It's always darkest before the dawn.
Mashumba says, Tim, Sword Art Online or Code Geass? I've never seen Sword Art Online, but Code Geass is one of my favorite things of all time. So Code Geass.
There it is.
For show.
For showsy.
JV93PR says, Tim, how underrated is Crash Bash? If I'm going to be honest with you, Crash Bash is not one of the games that I stand by. I haven't played it since back in the day. It was a fun party game, but I mean, it wasn't made by Naughty Dog, and it didn't have the level of polish that CTR did.
By the way,
Nickel Dime says, just saw the PS I Love You update on YouTube. Not sure if Greg will see this, but I want him to know that he inspired me to create my very first and only PSN name. Change name, please, Shoe. Good
That's
name.
the name?
That's the name.
Okay.
I think you might be kidding with us. Boys, says Lee Renard Petit. I'm sorry, are we doing a show? Captain. Hard to concentrate.
You would love this story.
Over there having, I bet. I really want to hear it.
You would have loved it.
Give me 5 minutes.
What the hell do you
Lee
want?
Renard Petit says, boys, how long until we get love and sex stuff? Sing like nobody's listening. Dance like nobody's watching. Masturbate like somebody is. No updates on that yet.
Masturbate like
No
someone.
updates on that yet.
No updates. Yeah,
We got some good stuff planned for
We're
you guys.
working
in
on
the
some
month,
stuff.
though.
I mean, so
Bullshit, I'm
obviously,
ready for it to come back.
with the PS I Love You announcement that was made today on YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames, we're at a point where we are really trying to think about what the future of Kind of Funny looks like, and we're going to announce a lot of new things and changes at Kind of Funny Live 3. And for anybody that's not going to be at Kind of Funny Live 3, obviously we're going to immediately post them.
You won't hear about it for 9 months.
No,
So you better get your ass to that show, folks.
No, it's
or
like
you will be lost.
all over Twitter. The announcements will be made. Everyone
course.
will know. And there's been big changes here.
Shit.
And we're going to figure it out, and it's going to be awesome.
Greg!
Bring back love and sex stuff.
Bring
back love and sex
stuff.
stuff.
Bring back love and sex stuff.
Give me a...
Andy, you can't do that. Don't give them the satisfaction of living up to the.
He already did it.
He's so good at
He's
it.
really
You're
good at
really
it.
good at it.
Thanks.
To be fair, I think we can all do it. Just we choose not to.
Sure.
Wow, that's like some sort of like Latin blooded like superpower.
It's like when you're Dragonborn in
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's like the Fuzro Da, but way more ethnic.
Got it.
It smells like taco meat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made all those jokes, because if I made him, Tim would just shake his head.
Yep.
And I'm thinking of some really horrible things to say right now.
Let's move on.
But I'm just not going to say them.
To the next thing.
Right? Things that involve Dance Dance Revolution.
So we're pretty. Are you doing something? Is there a plan here?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess we're pretty much done.
We are
here.
pretty much done. You want to read them subs and resubs?
I do. Hey, Greg! We need to get Alien Covenant tickets.
He's making chicken.
Greg!
He's making
Yeah, he's
chicken.
preparing.
I'll tell him when I get out there. Someone remind me that we got to book those tickets.
You want
When's that movie come out?
May 10th.
May 10th?
Oh my god.
It's like next
No
week.
way. My God, that's so close.
That's so close.
Spoilers.
No one cares.
Not going to go well for the crew, the fine crew of the Covenant. If I read your name, you are a sub or a resub, and we very much appreciate that. How do you become a sub, Tim? Well, you can just give us money, or you can use your Amazon Prime account. You get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription, and we'd like that very much to go to us. If not, please have it go somewhere. Otherwise, it goes nowhere, and Amazon just takes more of your fucking money, like this big, huge machine that is one day going to have to fight Google for world dominance. And I'm on Amazon's side because they have all the good deodorant. Cool man 2142 Covenant.
We're gonna buy that and see that being done?
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
That seems like
That's
a Virgin
not
American
midnight.
movie.
A lot of people in the chat are like, want to hear Greg Miller's fucking opinion on
I think
it.
there was like one dude.
It's coming May 19th, by the way, Nick.
Okay, May 19th.
I mean, I'll get on it eventually. I've got the burger juice on me right now, so I'll have to do it later. Maybe you can.
We don't have to. If you guys aren't,
Maybe you can
if you
lift your
guys
finger. Maybe
aren't
you can lift
down,
your
maybe
finger
I
when
could
something
actually enjoy a movie for once instead of having to run out and go see a movie with all you guys
Why
and
don't we
eat
just
popcorn.
watch it, like, and not make a reacts afterwards?
Fine.
I think I'm still a Judges Week.
You're an asshole.
Seeing all the games from me.
Weasel Prick has subscribed for the last 2 months and said Tommy John underwear is the shit. Thank you for that. Stella Pram, oh god, I'm old. Seabreen, Buddy Valians has subscribed in tier 1 for 25 months. Holy crap, you're amazing. B Beans 19, 16 bits of Kev. Inferno Master says hi to your mother from me. Also, love you all. Sorry. He meant it like this. Say hi to your mother for me. Also, I love you all. Is that a Transformers? I don't know. Everything's green. Maybe
Wow,
it's blue.
you're
It
good
doesn't
at
matter.
this.
It's really all you have to do is just clear your brain
Hey, what's going on?
and pretend like you're out of breath. I can't understand anything. I just had a thing. How's the coffee?
Okay. You ever say okay?
Are you from Boston? I don't know if I'm from Boston. Who cares if you're from Boston or not? Say hi to your mother for me. Have you seen The Departed? I kill a guy. I'm wearing funny slippers at the end.
Okay.
Akita Comics says 4 months, how time flies. Mr. Yasman 300 says 6 months supporting this garbage truck on fire and still no bongos. Why, Kevin? Why? And I'll add, Kevin, give the people what they deserve. They want to see your belly button. Why deprive them of that? Sir McPineapple says, see you guys at Kind of Funny Live 3 with bourbon.
See
What
you
bourbon
there.
should I bring?
You can
Any
join
bourbon
us.
you want.
We go to kindoffunny.com/KFL3.
We will also be selling bourbon at Kind of Funny Live 3 as well.
We will
for
be selling
21 and
bourbon.
up people only. Schroedereds 435 is subscribed. Spew of Blah. Hopo 666. Elastic Corn. Adam Neely said, should I do tacos or burritos for Cinco de Mayo dinner tonight? Why pick? Why not do both?
Tacos.
I took tacos too. Loban Dents has subscribed. Timmy Allen, working from home animator, and I'm super falling in love with your content. Happy to support that.
Thank you.
And give you my Prime sub. Keep doing what you're doing. Garbage truck on fire forever. Appreciate that. Don't work too hard. As an animator, you might be suffering from what I used to call when I used to do a lot of motion graphics, tired butt syndrome. You ever get that, Andy?
Yeah.
Where you shift over and you're like, I can't feel my butt.
Yeah.
Thunderstruck!
That hit a level that I didn't even know was a thing.
You're welcome.
That's so good.
Monley Ritchie says, hey guys, sorry to say that I will not be going to Kind of Funny Live this year, but I do hope to meet you guys at E3. Well, we'll be floating around that place as well.
And if you change your mind, kindoffunny.com/KFL3. The Ben Como asks, are there tickets still available? Yes, there are.
But they're going fast.
They're
So
going
get them now. We've just started to promote it
fast.
heavily, and they are going fast. So if you want a ticket, get a
Tired
ticket. Be with a ticket. Couple McMuffin says, good God, why do I keep doing this? Just put my damn sub money in your G-strings already. We appreciate that. And thank you for your 14 months of support. Lucky Rabbit has subscribed and said, hello from ILM. Thanks for keeping me Thanks for keeping a smile on my face while I work away. If you see Paula Bear, tell her I said hi.
They have a bunch of offices.
And also, if you're at the ILM office in the Presidio,
SF.
in the SF, tell the people at that Starbucks I said what's up. They don't know me, but there's one guy that's very theatrical that I really like a lot. He's always, hello, fine sir. And I was like, hello, my liege.
You actually
But I
say it
said,
that way?
sometimes I fuck with him.
I mean, I don't think that's fine. I think he's fucking with you.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. They're really cool guys.
He's a weird guy. I don't like him.
I like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a nice guy. T-Salmon4, Only Certain Death, has subscribed and said, Nick, blink twice if you want to pinch Tim's nipples. Kevin, give me the one. Yes.
Oh my god.
There it is. Yusef McGuid says, Happy
Yusef
Fridays,
McGuid.
boys. Glad you're feeling better, Nick. Thank you. It's not quite out of the woods yet, but I have been able to stand on my own today,
I
which
want
is
to see
nice.
you at KFL 3, boy.
Rob5987 says 8 months. Going to buy a TV today, about 40 inches. Any recommendations? Buy something bigger than 40 inches.
Yeah. The recommendation is don't make a
Buy
bad decision.
at least a 55-inch. At least.
I mean, I'd say go to 65.
I think 65 standard nowadays.
There you go. Budget willing, of course. Always go. Now, do you go quality over size?
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Get the 55 if it's gonna be better
There you go.
than the 65.
Phenomenal 12 says, finally using the Twitch Prime sub. Love you, Tim and Nick. Love you back.
We love you.
Gwen Stacy Lives says, I almost didn't resub, but Andy's Latino battle cry will be back in. Andy, let me hear it one
The
more time.
Latino battle cry.
It keeps getting better every single time you do it.
I love it because like he hits a note for a while. I'm like, wait, where's he going with this? I forget, and then
God,
it comes
it's so
in.
good. It lulls you into his like just web of awesomeness. You know what I mean? JBCCC01 says, need some love from the best friends. I had to put down my cat this week. Aww. It was the first four-legged pet my sons had. Oh, I'm sorry about that. As we know, as much shit as I give cats, they're a member of the family. Sorry about that. I'm feeling you. iRoot Groot says, love giving Amazons money. We love it too. Machu Firon says, Nick, your impressions inspire me to be a better person. Thank you very much. EDU011000 said, how soon should I book a hotel for Kind of Fun Life 3? Like, should I get on that immediately? Yeah, you should probably get on that immediately. You might want to start finding good rates before people book them up.
Holy shit.
What's up?
We need to stop for a second.
What's the last sub anyway?
Go for it.
B Sonal says, Nick, can we get a plane with the boys? Wow, hanging out with the boys. Yeah, you got it. You nailed it, Andy. Crushed it. All right, Tim, what did you have?
Kev, I just added a video at the bottom. I don't know what song's playing. Hold on, let me play to make sure we don't get copyright struck.
I changed the setups.
Sorry, we need to make this work.
Alright, hold on. Oh shit, you haven't seen this yet? Wait, is that me? Am I doing that noise?
It's me.
Okay, stop it, please.
I think we'll be okay. This is fantastic.
We don't need audio for this, right?
Yeah, we don't need the audio.
No, you're right.
Ready?
Just pretend there's fun pop music playing.
It's not even that fun.
Andy, play something, for God's sakes.
It's from.
Play something.
It's You Can't Stop the Beat.
The
I think.
Pikachu in the front starts to deflate.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What the hell? Why was there? I like how one person came in to help the Pikachu and another person came in to help that person.
There's so many people! And they just keep dancing and look, that one in the back's like, what the fuck just happened?
I'm terrified. The one in the back's like, I'm terrified.
I'm out, dude. Oh shit, that was so good.
This is my fucking favorite thing. 21,000 likes on that, of course.
I mean, it's a moment of greatness.
Tim, you had for the longest time the best pinned tweet. When it was that Pikachu trying to go through the door at PAX.
I should bring that back at some
was
point.
the best.
Snoz the Rabbit is in the chat. He says, hey guys, can you congratulate my girlfriend Kiki for graduating college this weekend? I'm hella proud of her. I tip, but I don't know if it worked or if I did it right. It did work. We congratulate her early, but again,
Kiki,
shout out to you, Kiki.
good job. Making those sweet, sweet waves in the world. Congratulations. Go out there and be someone. Also, between you and me, Kiki, very sexy name.
Sexy ass name.
That's a hot
Yes,
name.
yes.
Very few
That is a
things
hot name
sexier
right
than
there.
Kiki.
You were all
Just
thinking
between
it.
you and him, though. Like, everybody.
Are we still in the air?
All right. So what are we doing now? Are we cutting it outside?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I forgot we were doing the barbecue stream. I was setting up for the breakout. Yeah. Greg's not out there yet, but why don't you guys mic up? You know, the whole situation.
Well, I was planning on bouncing and starting to work.
Okay, well, one person can mic up here. and maybe we put a mic on Andy. He keeps playing that music, beautiful music.
Okay.
Can we just barbecue?
Well,
Gotta eat more of your Flaming Hot
still
Cheetos?
prepping. Yeah, you can eat more of the Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Why don't you give those to me? I'll just read more shit. Mr. Yasman has given us the image of Murder on the Orient Express. I just checked that out. That's cool.
What is it?
It's Kenneth Branagh with a cool mustache. Is that?
Are we
Johnny
missing?
Depp?
Are we missing any tips? The postman says we didn't read his tip.
No, let me go back. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll check. Hold on.
Louder, Andy.
The postman? Mm-hmm. He did tip us. I apologize. He said, hey, Tim, you should try and get Nick to watch Code Geass. He just tried.
I
He just needs to
will.
give it to me.
So
I'll watch it.
now that it's on Funimation, we can.
Oh.
Maybe we'll do a watch along of it.
Oh my. That's my George Takei. Give me the drug.
Mike first.
Give me the drug.
Mike first.
This makes my back feel better, everyone. Don't judge me.
Is that true?
No, not in the least. It's nothing but salt and carbs.
Salt and carbs. Zyger's saying, is it on Funimation? Yeah, Code Geass is on Funimation. Streaming. R1 and R2. Is Andy playing Say Anything? Says it's King James now.
Yeah.
He is. He is. A lot of people saying they're loving the riffs.
Man, that stuff you put on this that's like crack.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever tried crack.
This shit is too good.
You're fucking a dog. Stop putting your fucking hand in it.
All of that. It's so good.
All right, I can't eat this anymore. Yeah. Are they hearing your song, your music?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
Kevin's back again.
Oh shit, I fucked that up. Backstreet's back.
Licking my fingers.
Oh my god, we're back again.
This is how you do it. No? Not the right song?
Did you turn on that song?
No.
Myra says, does Andy have a girlfriend?
No.
Sweet Candy Andy is available and on the market.
Zyger, go ahead and turn it off. Subs? Oh, you did already.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Andy, like, your girlfriend has to know, like, to share, right?
With who?
We're gonna
Share
be
with
texting
who?
a lot.
Were you just playing George Michael?
No.
Can you play Faith? You're talented.
I don't even know that's the chord.
No, it sounded right. Oh, I guess it would be
You know what
nice.
I'm playing?
Ragnarok! It's dope. I love that they use that song.
Oh, there we go. It's a E.
I've been. Led Zeppelin lyrics are the hardest lyrics to remember because they don't make any fucking sense.
You just kind of mumble.
I come from the land of the ice and snow and the midnight suns and night suns and Oz. Let's look up the Immigrant Song lyrics. Let's see if we can make heads or tails of this real quick. We come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs blow.
Okay.
Cool. The hammer of the gods will drive our ships to new lands to fight the hordes, singing and crying, Valhalla, I am coming.
Yeah, it's about Thor, the whole song.
Yeah, it's Ragnarok. On we sweep the threshing oar.
Tanner
Our
King,
only goal
daily
will be the
seas
western
cheap.
shore. Aye, aye. When we come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. That's the Hispanic version.
The
of it.
Cinco de Mayo version. All right, I'm gonna bow out from this.
You're gonna bow out.
I'm bowing out.
Have fun.
Bye.
Nick, leave me.
I'll get you your metadata, Cav.
Alright. We still got a lot more shows because of the barbecue.
Do we post that to YouTube as well?
Yeah?
The barbecue?
Yeah. I mean, we literally always have, every single time.
Is anyone out there yet?
No, Greg's still making them patties. He's making them big. Can this give us a copyright strike?
Hi.
No.
Nah. Nah.
Bum Box says the Immigrant Song was also used to great effect in Shrek 3. That is true.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
I think there's a part where he starts fighting in Shrek 3.
Nominated for an Oscar, right?
Shrek 3?
Yeah.
All of them were. All three of them. All of them won.
Really?
Best Picture every year.
No,
Best Picture and Best Animated
Best
Feature.
movie ever made.
I
Won the
thought
Academy Award for that with Highlander.
Wasn't the only... Has there been Best Picture nominations for anime movies?
No.
Or is it just Beauty and the Beast? No.
It's usually Martin Scorsese films that I
No.
don't like.
What's the one where the Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty?
The first fucking movie.
Sleeping
Snow
Pill?
White. Snow White. Snow White was nominated for an Oscar, right?
The original Snow White?
I think so.
I mean, there's lots of animated movies that win Oscars for animated movies.
Wait.
There's an animated motion picture.
Yeah, but not for Best Picture.
No.
I'm saying, like, I think...
I don't know. I wouldn't know how to go that far back.
earlier.
People are asking you to sit at the desk, Andy. Come sit at the
Can't.
desk.
No. The wire's only so long. You can either have Andy sitting there or him playing beautiful music.
You know, you need to learn every song in Led Zeppelin's catalog.
I'm not that talented.
Bee-lee-bee-dee-bee.
And you just have to learn the cool parts of all those songs.
It's good. That's great.
And,
Oh, that's great too.
that's all I know.
When you watch, like, who's your favorite? Why don't you come sit over here?
Okay.
Just come sit over here. I'm gonna interview you for a while until these guys start making shit.
I'm gonna go bug him with me.
Okay. Also, Kev, if there's a sugar-free Red Bull, bring it to Uncle Nick.
I'm not gonna put this on. I'm just gonna kind of lay it and angle it at me.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll
do.
really work. That'll really work. Why don't you put it on?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They won't hear you. Who's your favorite guitarist of all time? I'm gonna interview you. I'm gonna do it one-on-one with
Favorite
you.
guitarist of all time.
You just put it on your jacket. You don't have to go crazy up your shirt and shit.
Man, I don't know if I really have one.
Cool.
Grew up listening to Rush, so
Ooh.
Alex Lifeson was like always super underrated because he was around Geddy Lee, who's a crazy bassist, and Neil Peart, who's like one of the best drummers of all time.
Yeah.
So he was always like not in the limelight, which is a song by Rush.
That's right. Have you seen the documentary about Rush on Netflix?
So good.
It's very good.
It's incredible.
One of the things that I respect about that is I like to watch a lot of documentaries about bands. I just watched the 2-part documentary on the Eagles, and obviously the Eagles had a very tumultuous history with different bandmates coming in and out, them kicking them out, Glenn Frey being kind of a psychopath. And, well, not psychopath, but very type A. But what's interesting is that you watch those guys, and you're like, oh man, the Eagles were just really big nerds that realized that they were good at music, and if they played in a rock band instead of like anything else, they could get, girls. And it's the same with Rush, except Rush never had anything bad happen.
Yeah.
They're like, the Rush documentary is so boring because it's just, we got together, we really just get along well, and they were just super nerds.
Yeah.
And like,
I love the
Geddy Lee is just like
Simmons
kind of
talking
fucking nerdy.
Gene Simmons was like, we'd go back to the hotel and we'd be in our, like, Kiss was on tour with Rush, so we'd be in our hotel room with, like, a bunch of girls and
Cocaine, heroin.
And they were in their hotel room, like, just reading books.
Yeah, they were just reading the fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Nerds. God, that's so funny. But yeah, I watched, obviously when I was laid up with my back injury, I watched a bunch of Behind the Musics, and that seemed to be a common theme with a lot of those guys, where they're like marching band nerds, and then they just were like, we're going to get into like rock and roll or punk or something just because we wanted a different outlet for that. It's pretty cool. What did I just watch? Oh, AC/DC was not like that. I watched a fascinating behind the scenes about the Motley Crue, which I was like, this is pretty cool. That's actually really fascinating. A lot of drugs, yeah. Well, everyone did a lot of drugs back then. Yeah. You can't make good rock and roll unless you're on heroin.
That's true. That's a fact.
That's what they do. In college, you actually have to take the heroin course. Where they're like, it's time to do heroin.
Oh.
If you want to be a rock star.
It's
true.
Know that. That's what they do at Berkeley, right? In order to get admitted, you have to have a certain
You gotta
level of
have a
heroin in your
tolerance.
blood. Very true.
Yo, Nick, can Andy play Paint It Black?
How does that go?
I don't know.
I know how it goes. I just don't know.
Is that song?
I probably can. I don't know how to play it right now, but I can just learn it.
Cool.
Tabs are easy, y'all.
What is there's tabs, there's chords.
Chords is like, hey, here's a C major, play a C major, and if you know how to play chords, why are you jerking that off for?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to.
I don't know if he gave you any indication that he wanted you to.
He said it with his eyes.
Chords
the thing is,
there's
a lot of communication that Kevin does with his body.
Oh. Like small things that you don't notice.
Small things I don't know.
Did you see him just like brush his hair back and look deeply into your eyes?
You want me to get inside of you?
Yeah, that's what he means by that.
Jesus.
You want bongos today?
No.
Bongos.
Bongos. Bongos. Bongos. Kevin really likes those bongos. Kevin really likes those bongos. Bongos. Kevin really wants those bongos. Please, Kevin, give us bongos. Bongos. Oh, hey, what up, Cool Greg?
What up, G? What's up, Cool Greg? Bongos?
Exactly.
Bongos.
Bongos. Kevin really likes them bongos. Please give us those stupid bongos, Kevin. Kevin, give us stinky bongos. Kevin, I really like your bongos, 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 bongos.
What a disaster of a show.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Oh my god. That's fucking Tom Green.
Yeah, I've been stealing from that for years. This is the first person that caught me on it.
You got called out in the chat.
From fucking Freddy Got Fingered.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Remember that movie? That piece of art? Man, Tom Green had a moment.
Remember when Tim compared Jim Carrey to Tom Green in My First Golf?
Yeah, and I was like, put a bag over your face, ziplock it, and fucking suffocate. Because Jim Carrey is amazing, and Tom Green was just a goofball.
What was that all about?
Tom Green wasn't bad. Tom Green's awesome. It's just Jim Carrey's body of work speaks for itself.
It's not even remotely comparable.
Man, I went back recently.
By the way, do you say comparable or comparable?
Comparable, because I want to sound smart.
Sure.
Comparable, you sound like a fucking plebeian.
Right. You're right.
What am I poverty stricken? Yeah. 181 days without bongos is what people are saying. Is what Henzo Gunray is saying. X-Death says, man, Nick and Andy is the best. We are the best. We is the best. We will always be the best.
Kevin looks majestic. Nick, can you get Andy to help you sing the Mulan song? Can you teach me the Mulan song?
It goes a little like this. We'll make a man out of you. We'll put a man in you. Didn't know you liked it.
Didn't know you liked it.
Gonna make you black and blue.
What does that mean?
You know what it means, Andy.
I don't. You're a goddamn psychopath.
Do you want to mic up?
I don't like it.
He's mic'd
I
up.
don't like the way you look at him. Sometimes.
What, with
I
Andy?
am mic'd up.
No.
Oh, he wants me to get mic'd up. Tell Greg to put a mic on. We'll go out there and talk
He has
to
a
him.
mic on.
Oh. So he's probably talking out there.
No.
And it's interfering with
No.
us.
His mic is off at the moment. It's muted. He gave you a really scary look.
It was
I would
very
be
frightening.
very concerned if I were you.
Mr. Yes Man asks probably the most pertinent question of the day. Says, will we get bongos on KFL 3?
Hard no on that one.
Andy, blink twice if they've touched you.
It's no. I mean, I touched you on camera. There's no reason you have to stop that. Also, you gave me a good game the other day when I was getting in the car, which is the universal signal for it's on, like Kong.
I gave
That was
Nick,
a dumb fucking move.
Nick a good
oh,
game.
your mic is off.
My mic.
Yeah.
So now it's on again.
Yep.
I gave Nick a good game on the way to his car, and he said,
Dumb.
"Oh, you just opened up a world
You
of
opened
hurt."
up Pandora's molestation box, my friend. And you're going to get daddy's fingers all up and down your boy body.
Oh my God.
God, that was horrible. I don't like that. You're like, fuck, well, how can I
Jesus.
top the worst shit that I said yesterday?
I just assume that by this point, I don't have the numbers on it, but there's only like 5 or 6 people watching the show right now.
No,
So-
I think that we've got quite a bit.
Do we? I can't see. I don't want to change over. The chat's too enthralling for me right
Yeah,
now.
you're right.
Oh, just a couple
Where did the doll touch you? Where didn't it
Show me
touch
on the doll. Man, there was a
11,
weird ass
11.
movie that came out with Brittany Snow. Is that her name?
The one who died?
Brittany Snow. No,
Overdosed?
No. Who's the girl from Pitch Perfect?
Brittany Murphy, I'm thinking.
No, you're thinking Brittany Murphy. Brittany Snow is the girl I think from Pitch Perfect. Anyway, she was in
sounds
this
like a
weird
porn
ass
star.
movie
Yeah.
where about this shit like that called On the Doll. It was very strange. Had a fucking crazy scene where she punches the dude in the nuts till he passes out.
Andy, with Parker out, are you still rolling with the Spurs? Of course I am. Andrew Francis, my boy Andrew Francis,
Good
team
name.
franchise.
This guy?
Of course I'm rolling with the Spurs. You can't not roll with whoever team you're rooting for.
Yeah, but
unless you're Ty Root. Unless you're Ty Root, you can switch to whatever fucking team you want to root for.
Oh shit! No wait, you mean if you're Ty Root, you can switch to whatever.
If you're Ty Root, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying I can't do that unless I'm Ty Root.
Oh, that works that way.
Does it not work that way?
Tyroot's allowed to flip-flop is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he was a Houston Rockets fan his whole life, then he moves to fucking San Francisco. Oh, I'm a Warriors fan now. Yeah, go Warriors. Fuck the Spurs, Andy. And I was like, all right, fuck you, dude. Moves back to Austin, Texas, and he's like, hey, Houston and Spurs. I was like, what the fuck? You said you were a Warriors fan last year.
You're allowed to be a fan of more than one team.
No, not like a hardcore fan.
Well,
you have your team, and then you have teams that
This is what I dislike about sports, right?
Let me hear it.
Is that you guys, you build
What do
so
you mean,
much
you
of-
guys?
You guys, I'm talking about the fucking minorities.
Jesus.
You guys, you sports enthusiasts build up way too much of your personal identity into these teams, right? And you get super possessive, like you're not allowed to like more than one team. There's like 400 basketball teams out there.
No.
Why can't I just like the one that's hot?
Like
Why can't I be a LeBron James fan and a Kobe fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan of all sorts of different athletes, but the Cowboys are my team. But if Tom Brady's doing well in the Super Bowl, it's like, yeah, I'll root for Tom Brady because he's great.
Boo! You're like what you hate.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just young.
I got a lot of shit on Twitter. People were like, "Fuck you, you're a Tom Brady fan." It's like he's
Man's
the
a
best
cheater.
He's the best quarterback that's ever lived,
Yeah, 'cause
guys.
he cheated.
Tom Brady is probably the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Second only to John Elway.
No, people normally say Montana is
Yeah.
number one because Montana.
Elway single-handedly won every game when he played for the Broncos.
His last 2
single-handedly-
years he won Super Bowl.
There was like 2 years where all he did was run the ball in and get creamed by the fucking.
He had that fucking hit where he like
defense.
fucking helicopter.
Dude,
Remember
that man's body must be in constant pain. He's a god. Owns a lot of car dealerships, I hear.
Fuck Tom Brady. Love you though, Andy. Yeah, I mean, you could say fuck him, but you can't deny that he is one of, if not the best quarterbacks to ever play the game of football. That's all I'm saying.
Tom Brady's amazing. Look, Deflategate.
And he's so handsome.
Deflategate notwithstanding, Tom Brady will go down as one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game, if not the greatest.
You want to go out
The
there?
funny thing about Deflategate is,
Y'all want to go out there?
I'm fine here.
Okay.
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's cracking?
How's it
Give
going?
him handshakes, bro. Hug him. Hug him, kiss him.
Don't hug me
I
too
can
hard though,
do
because you
either
look
of
strong and my back's all
Come sit
fucked
on
up.
Daddy's lap. How's it going? Andy, nice to meet you.
Don't sit on his lap.
How's your back? Okay, all right.
It's good. It's good.
About that back for
Well, you-
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe later.
what'd you say, Kevin?
How you doing?
Doing good.
A lot of people are saying Peyton was a second.
Peyton's great. I love
Peyton's
Peyton,
awesome.
man. See, I just love good athletes. I love like knowing that I'm a witness to something incredible. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's my question about sports. Chris, are you a sports fan?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football team and basketball team?
Neither.
You don't like either?
Hockey.
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 What's your favorite hockey team?
Preds.
The what?
Predators.
The Predators. Got it. So you can't use shortened or acronyms with me. I don't understand anything about man shit. Okay. If you were to be like, let's talk about the Concord Blue Devils, I'd be like, I'll talk your fucking head off all day about
Who's that?
professional marching bands. Actually, I'm sorry. They're a professional drum and bugle corps. I
Oh,
can go fuck
get it
myself
right.
for saying that. Get it right. Get it right.
I elected not to go for marching.
This is the thing about sports with me, though,
Okay,
right?
let's
Is that
hear
I
it.
feel like there's something voyeuristic about watching other people accomplish these great things. You know what I mean? Where like, we have friends that play for professional teams. Obviously, we have friends that perform at the highest levels of. I know a lot more people than just that one Kevin. No, I don't. Hunter Pence, smiley friend that plays professionally. But like watching him play is awesome. But like it's his accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like we share in that. We get the entertainment from it. Sure. But the one thing I always have a pet peeve is when people go, "Oh, we won," and I'm like, "Well, we didn't really do anything. It didn't take a lot of effort for me to put on my jammies and
to
sit on
eat
the
some
couch
Fritos.
and eat some fucking Fritos
Bean
and
dip.
maybe like the hardest thing I've ever had to do is actually getting up and physically going to a game and then stay on my. Dude, I'm so glad the Giants won because I stood in line for 15 minutes to get those amazing garlic fries they have at Giant Stadium. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like maybe too much of people's personal identities are caught up in these things that.
I always say this. When the Cowboys win, they're my team, and we won, and we kicked ass.
Right.
But when they lose, it's like fucking Cowboys
Tyreek's
fucked
team.
up. Those guys fucked up.
Yeah, those guys are shit.
Yeah, I'd say those guys. Yeah.
How long has it been since the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Since 95.
That's not too far.
96.
It's not too bad. It's only about 20 years.
Yeah.
22 years to be exact. 21, depending on which date.
I grew up watching them win all these Super Bowls. Now I don't remember them. Don't really care about them. And I wish they had won now. But you know, it is what it is. They suck.
Walala says, but why is that voyeuristic? You mean vicarious? Yeah, maybe I did mean vicarious. No, I mean, there's something obviously fun about watching sports, you know. There's a combat aspect, a combative aspect to it. I just always feel like a lot of people derive a little too much pleasure from sporting events, right?
Sure.
Especially with like March Madness. People are like, I can't tell you how many times people are like, how you doing? Who's your team in
How's your
March
bracket,
Madness?
dog?
How's your
How's your
I was like,
bracket?
I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what you're talking about, guy.
Why do all people
business.
ask you about your brackets? How's your bracket? Why do they all sound like that?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fucking bracket is.
Bracket is
People
when
bet
you-
on that shit?
When you fill out, you fill out all your teams. And at one point, Warren Buffett was like, "I will give $1 billion to the person who correctly fills out a bracket 100% all the way through."
Jesus.
And it never happens because it's so fucking impossible. Like by the end of day one, like 98% of the people's brackets are eliminated. It's pretty insane.
A lot of college basketball teams, right? In those brackets?
Yeah, I mean, there's 64 overall.
That seems like a lot. It's a lot of permutations.
Andy, are you a fan of Big Ben? Can you Google Ben Roethlisberger for me?
Sure.
So my good friend.
What's the over/under on me being able to spell Roethlisberger?
You just want to go out there?
Yeah, in a bit. I just want to finish this last statement. There you go. So my good friend Caesar, the one who kicked our asses in Mario Kart
Fuck,
the other
that
day,
guy is a
he's
cheater.
been a childhood friend of mine for a long
He is
time.
a cheater?
His dad says that I look like Ben Roethlisberger.
No, not even in the
And
least.
every time I walk in the room, he's always like, "Oh, look, it's Big Ben Roethlisberger."
What? This guy is, first of all, the whitest fucking guy possible. He's huge. I can tell from this picture that this guy is not small. And he's got a jaw that looks like, it looks like an inflated football.
Yeah. One of the best jokes is Ben Roethlisberger looks like how a 4-year-old draws a human.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", 241 pounds.
It's a big man.
That's a fucking big dude.
He's just like
6'5",
you cannot take him down.
241 pounds is a fucking big human being.
Also-
That's twice you.
Also, he's a rapist.
Oh, that's this guy?
Not great.
Well,
yeah.
that
He's
you guys have that in common.
Whoa.
Right?
You can't prove that. Nick.
No, I'm joking. It's nothing like a good old-fashioned rape joke to end
Yeah,
the stream.
awful.
I
Terrible.
apologize for anyone out there that was offended. Big Ben is a human version of Shrek. He is. He looks very big.
So,
Okay, here's what I need you to do.
Kevin keeps waving at
Put
us.
this mic on
Okay.
and go out there and keep him company, and we'll end this.
But I'm taking this off.
You're gonna take that off. You're gonna turn that on and put it on. Maddie G says, fuck the Steelers. Okay. See, this is the problem. Everyone gets too excited about sports.
Maybe I don't want this.
Now, let me ask you this
Microphone
question.
on.
Have you watched a real sport like the UFC? You ever seen a UFC fight?
Yeah, but I just don't care at all.
You're such a vagina.
I don't give a shit at all about UFC. And every time me and Sean Pitts go out, all you talk about is the UFC.
Yeah, you can just start watching
And I
it.
want to blow my brains out.
Well, that's because Sean and I really like talking about jiu-jitsu and the UFC because it's awesome. Because it's awesome.
It's all right.
It's the best sport on the planet.
Should I loop this under my shirt, Kevin?
Nah, you're
What's
fine.
happening?
He's going outside.
Oh,
Nah,
you're
'cause
not
you're
on the.
I kind of don't want to.
Do you not want to?
No, I got a call to make.
Oh, okay.
I got
sure.
shit I gotta do.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Daddy's got to take care of administrative work.
Do you really?
Daddy,
Or is
would
it
you
like
like some
you're gonna just
candy?
talk to your brother?
Why do you care? What do you... Here.
I'm
This is
saying,
about to drop
I'm-
on the ground. Why don't you go get it for me?
Why?
Why don't you go get it for me? It's on the ground.
It's on.
It's on
Why
the
would you
ground.
do that? That made noise. So go call your brother.
I don't have to call him. I have to call him the accountant.
Stop doing that. It's on.
Easy mode Mitch says, Nick, UFC is fake like WWE. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. But you're a crap ball.
Oh, you can't take the truth, can you?
Morph. Oh, that was really good, Kevin. Do it again. Do it.
Morph.
Do it into the mic. That was really good. You got a better morph than I do. How come you haven't shared the morph with the people yet, Kevin? Give them what they want. Get over on that mic. Give them the morph again.
Oh, morph.
I didn't get it right that time.
Morph.
I fucked it up. Because I'm leaning over too hard.
Morph.
No, stop. You're making a mess. Why is he coming?
Morph. Because he really likes morph. And if you remember, in the animated series, Morph like dies in the very first episode and then comes back.
He gets brought back by Sinister.
Yeah, and he's like, Morph,
Crazy
you're
Morph.
not dead, buddy. Morph.
He's like, but I want to eat people's brains.
He's like, hey, Morph.
That's all he sounded like.
He was an asshole.
No, he was a nice guy.
All right, guys, we're going to continue this party outside. Is Greg's mic live?
No.
Let's transition over to that. Let Greg know that he is live, and we'll read some more tips and some subs and all that jazz when I get outside into the sun.
Yeah, get my mic.
If we wrap this
Testing.
early, I
There we
very
go.
much appreciate everyone. We'll be back, of course, on Monday, 11 a.m.
Can you
Pacific
go out
time,
there and tell him to turn
Pacific
his mic?
Standard Time.
Can you tell him to turn his mic on really quick?
Greg, turn your mic on!
He can't hear you. You can see that he can't hear you.
All right, I'll be right back.
Morph.
Morph.
Morph. You still fucked up? Just go ask him to turn on his mic. God, you're moving so slow. I don't believe that it's because your back's fucked up. Oh, really? He's like an old man. He's so old.
Where's the other mic? Give it to Kevin.
I have it on. Alright, hopefully his mic doesn't fucking blow up. We're almost there, people. Ah, shit.
Thank you, though.
There they go.
Oh, did you leave a sponge here? No, I didn't bring a sponge out here. Oh no, it's in the microwave. What? I did it to kill the chicken juices.
What? I thought you guys read what?
Old Colin Moriarty trick I learned. Staying over at the old Colin Moriarty crib. Rest in peace. Enjoy Santa Monica.
Rags to riches. Yeah. You having a good time?
Have a great time. These guys are growing up nice.
Good. Yeah, looking good.
There's lemon pepper over here, yeah.
Man, I was really excited when we were in Costco and I saw lemon pepper.
All you need?
Yeah.
That's
For a
exactly
dry
what
rub,
I said,
yeah.
yeah. Which is my favorite kind.
I'm gonna double dose them on there for you.
Yeah?
Don't worry about that. How you doing? How'd the show go?
It's still going, so
yeah?
let's
So
just
the
say
kids can't
good.
see me or hear me anymore, huh?
No, they can see
I'm
it.
sick of these fucking.
They can-
Hey!
Oh, you were joking.
I love them. They know that.
Look at it, Jack.
Yeah, it's a
It
good
is-
call.
it is
Can
a
you
chilly
get me
one.
my sunglasses in my office? I have an office.
Yeah, very good. I'm
Yeah.
excited for you.
Yeah.
Oh, how you guys doing? It's Greg. Barbecuing. It's rainy. Not rainy. It's
No,
windy.
no, it's windy. Like my hair is going everywhere.
Your hair is going everywhere. Screaming infidelities. Your hair is... Mojo What says, what we grilling today, boys? Kevin has bought a whole bunch of chicken wings because he's a good guy. We have half of them lemon pepper, half of them just salt and pepper. Salt and pepper straight into buffalo sauce. Half of the lemon pepper will be lemon pepper. The other half will be lemon pepper hot for our friend Andy Cortez. Or as we now call him, Candy Andy.
We do not call him Candy Andy. That is not Kind of Funny's official stance.
Candy Andy.
I mean, I just, as the HR representative, I can't.
HR representative?
Okay, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I kept getting sexually harassed, so Nick made me HR, so that way I could complain to myself.
Damn, you guys got this whole kind of funny thing figured the fuck out, all right?
Yeah, man, it's not our first rodeo. It's like our second. Mars BOW says, no, it's not rainy at all.
You know what, Mars? You understand what I'm trying to say. You understood it was windy. Sometimes I get confused.
Chad the Piranha Plant says, Nick said, cool Greg has a desk. We have 2 empty desks.
So whatever desk Cool Greg sits at that day is his desk.
Yeah. He's been coming around a lot because we're having weekly barbecues. Well, I think he just likes hanging out with us.
I can appreciate that.
I like hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's cool. That's why we call him Cool Greg.
Mandy Andy Candy. Says Central Time, Scudworth.
Andy Candy.
To the extreme says, it could be so much worse, Kev. I don't know.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a band.
I don't know what he means by that. Was that a reference to the wind or to the sexual harassments?
I don't know, man.
In which case, yeah, I guess it could be worse.
It could be worse on all fronts.
But it could be
literally.
better. You ever think about that? Captain Ecstatic says, I like Greg's hoodie. Can I have one?
Sure can. Kindoffunny.com/store. Maybe if they're in stock, I'm not sure.
They might not be. They're popular.
I had to get mine fixed. Broke my zipper. Had to buy it, get a new zipper put on it. How's this Chris guy fitting into there? Are we talking?
Yeah, he's having a good time
Just making
talking
sure.
to
Take care.
Tim.
Do we explain to them? Chris supported us on patreon.com/kindoffunny, so he's here to do an episode of the Game Over Greg show. I also saw that this week's Patreon early access is up for the Gamescast and the episode Love of My Life, Genevieve Miller.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to promote that when I'm out of here.
Sure.
Big fan of that Genevieve Miller.
No, I know. Genevieve Miller.
Genevieve
I was really
Miller.
excited to write that lower third.
Did you do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Did you call her Genevieve or Jen?
Genevieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Genevieve Miller.
Nice.
When she's been on shows previously,
Yeah.
Genevieve Saint Orange, it takes up
Too
so
much.
much space. It's
Too much.
so upset. Gangstar is like this big compared to it. Tiny. Snoz the Rabbit says, hey Kevin, do you have a mariachi yell? Also known as grito.
Give it to me.
Nah, I don't think I have one.
Oh, okay.
I've never flexed that muscle.
Try it.
Nah, I don't want it.
Okay, fine. Well. This is that lemon pepper stuff right here.
The indie boy says, Kevin, love you, can't wait to see you in a month. Don't worry, won't tickle you. That's a smart call on your end.
I mean, that sounds like he's warning you he's going to tickle you, though.
No, he's saying he's not, like, not to worry about it.
Sure, but that's
Ooh, yes.
kind of what people say is like,
No,
Don't worry.
he's a smart kid, I can
let
tell.
your guard down.
Yeah.
The tickling will commence when you least expect it.
Captain Ecstatic says, it's sold out. The hoodie. Hashtag sad about it. I like
Stupid
him.
Tim.
How is that Tim's fault?
I don't know. Anything merch related is Tim's fault. You know that.
I mean, that's just because he's, like, by default, the one that's had to handle all the
I know,
merch
and that
stuff.
sucks that that's how it gets judged and that's how he's going to get
Sure,
blamed.
sure,
but
I get it.
welcome to America.
Kevin, ¿puedes hacer el grito? No.
What is that? What did that say?
He was asking me if I can do the grito. The yell, the
Like
Latin.
Watto?
Yeah. No, the yell, the Latin.
What? Ah, God.
And
The
he's,
lemon
you know.
pepper blew back in my eyes.
Yeah. That's how you know you're cooking it right.
Is it?
Yeah, you get a little in your eyes.
Get it in your
and
eyes?
burns.
Oh, okay.
Flashy Andy says, Kevin, Greg, can't wait to see you guys.
Dude, we can't wait to see you. Kind of Funny Live. Coming up. Less than a month now. We should probably plan something. Or have we planned too much?
I think we're on the verge of planning too much.
Okay. I like to keep them guessing, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I don't want them to know. You know, first year, people expected a podcast. They got a huge show and a presidential debate with Troy Baker. Second year, they expected that. Show was even bigger.
Yeah.
This year, I think it
No
should just be
show.
like spoken word poetry.
Yeah.
And everybody's
Oh,
like,
God, I
what
love
the
that.
fuck is this?
So, where's this guy?
It
here?
is dead since Colin left. I knew it. Then we go, fucking gotcha.
So, Mars BOW says, if I open my window, I just might be able to
Stink?
may be able to faintly smell the barbecue, even though I'm like 30 blocks away. Maybe.
Try it, dude.
Maybe.
Try it. What's
Maybe.
the worst that can happen? You put your head outside.
Bird picks
Bird
him up.
shits on you. You fall out of the window. You break your legs. Your mom comes by, says her and dad
Dollar
are getting
Beal
divorced.
says, sad news, my baby wasn't born yesterday.
Okay, that's not sad. I thought that was going to a scary place for a second. Like, the baby will be born one day. And
Sure.
It'll be fun.
Sure. King Franchise 88 says, Kevin, can I tickle you if I want you to punch me in the face? Because I might be down for that. I don't think that'll work that way. Just don't recommend it.
What up, Chris?
What's up, bud?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having
Just
me.
heads up, you're on air.
Okay.
So
They can
it's
hear
live.
everything. They can
Hi.
smell everything.
They can't smell any of it.
You still smell like chorizo?
I never smell like chorizo. I had a chorizo sandwich in my hand when he said that.
Oh, okay.
So It's a damn good. The spicy chorizo sandwich at Starbucks. They nailed it. They nailed it. Yeah. Yeah. No, but I mean, it's the same level no matter where you are. You know.
It's consistent.
Yeah.
It's like McDonald's.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
And
anybody
sometimes
mic
you
but
just need
me?
that. No, I'm mic'd as well.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So delayed, huh? From LA. Like the shortest fucking flight. Yeah.
It's 2 hours on the tarmac.
Hey, that sucks, man. But I'm glad you made it.
Yeah.
2 hours on the tarmac. I don't know what I would have done. You have your Switch on you? You have a Switch? No.
Nope. I'm not one of the cool kids.
Huh. Not a gamer, huh?
Not really.
Really?
More of a comics and movie guy.
Okay.
That's
You check out the
fascinating.
comic book shop downstairs?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go there beforehand and try and like get through it all.
Yeah.
I've been to the other one.
Oh, the one downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was here for an expo one time.
Uh-huh.
And so me and my girlfriend went there. We just was like, because I always go to a comic book
sound
shop
good.
before I knew about him.
Yeah.
You're just like always going and figuring things out.
Yeah.
And seeing like the lay of the land. See, like,
Shit,
what's
right.
new. Yeah.
So
Looking
not
around.
into games. How did you find us then?
Kevin Smith.
No shit, really?
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. That was the whole start of it all.
That's really
God,
cool.
he was fucking amazing.
Oh, I bet he is.
Miss him every day.
These mics are off, right? When he was off screen, huge Nazi.
No, dude.
Oh,
no.
what now? Okay. You're not Nazi.
Well, he is a Bratzi.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that's.
So Crush Your Goals is your podcast.
Yes.
Everybody go subscribe to Crush Your Goals podcast. I'm
Yes.
going to be on it soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two. There's the Crush Your Goals podcast and there's the Film Canon.
Okay.
So that's the movie one.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
You should get Nick on that sometime. He likes movies, you know.
I know. I have an inkling of that. Because he went to the really shitty university.
Oh, I like this.
He went to UCI.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Long Beach.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
You went to the real school.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think Nick
What'd
hates
you-
this
what'd
school,
you
but I
go to
don't know
school
if I was
for?
engaged in this.
Well, that was for sports, track.
Okay.
So I went there to be a film major. But I was American Studies major.
Oh,
So I double majored.
cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
smart
I'm
kids.
just checking the chat.
Do what you guys gotta do. I'm probably in the way.
No, you're fine, dude.
Yeah, you know where everything is: water, coffee, soda. There's bourbon above the sink if you want.
Oh, we're going that.
Get a drink on it.
Start
If you want,
already?
I'm just
Yeah,
letting
dude,
you put it
whatever
out
you wanna
there.
do, whatever
you want to
you
get
want.
in there. You're a guest. You're at home now. You know that.
All right.
Do you want to end the stream?
I don't care.
It's up to you.
Are people enjoying this still?
I don't know. You liking this?
I've been cooking.
It's kind of quiet. Two of the guys. are
Chad the
just
Piranha
like-
Plant says Chad voice Chris.
Chris, what's chat?
Yeah.
All right.
You got to go get Chad.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Why you gotta end the stream?
He's a Kevin's a coward. Kevin's a big ass bitch coward. He's afraid of people having too much fun. Whenever the fun starts to happen, Kevin gets all, oh, no more fun. Monster. Oh, doctor, these look good. Oh, they're bubbling good. Now these lemon peppers, I'm saying, are probably done. I'm gonna give one of them the old poke in the butt. You know what I mean? The old poke in the butt test. Look at that. Look how good those look. You kidding me right now? Boot up this guy. Who sometimes works, sometimes doesn't.
Kevin is a coward. Kevin the fun killer. I want bourbon and chicken. Hell yeah, Warren Pulowski.
Warren Pulaski knows what's up. This fucking piece of shit.
Someone has.
Where did you know? Over.
Kevin, shout out this again.
We're allowed to pick on Kevin. Nobody else can. Because he gets sensitive.
What's up? Penny tacos. Yeah, buddy. Cool guy, always say cool things. Big stuff. What up, King Franchise?
King Franchise is the homie, you know.
Yeah, I know. You hate Nick, right?
That doesn't everybody.
It happens, man. It happens. Oh yeah, I saw Guardians last night. This show's cool. You know, I don't really know too much about the story, but I saw the first one, so it's
Nah, you got it.
I don't think you hear me though.
Yeah, man, I don't think they can hear me. Yeah. All right.
So I'm voicing Chad the Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
So I asked Kevin, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to do like a shitty Ralph Garman impersonation or a shitty Alan Tudyk? And he said go with what you want. So I think I'm gonna go King Candy! Greg, what are you doing? Greg, are you cooking?
I'm cooking, Chad.
Cool. Did you see my movie?
I did not, Chad.
Wreck-It Ralph. Yes? No?
I know, I'm familiar with this movie. Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Scene.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Yay!
Fucking Chad. What a win.
Fucking Chad.
Now let's destroy him.
No.
No, yeah, like his time is done.
What are you talking about? People love Chad.
No, just feel it out. His time's done. Did he
Feel it
die
out.
in a
His
car
time is
accident
done.
like Cheetos? Maybe he will. Maybe he
Cool, Greg,
will.
can you get me a spoon? I'm gonna start dole up some sauce on these bad boys. Hey, got me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you want to close out the show?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't care. Whatever. Kevin hates fun. We've already said it. God forbid.
I feel like it's a little bit of a quiet, boring show. I mean, you're cooking and we're trying our best, but we're not professionals.
You're as professional as any of us, Kev. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show, followed by the Kind of Funny Barbecue stream. These wings are about done. I'm gonna see. You can follow on Instagram with Andy, and I guess I don't know why I said that, but he'll tell you if the lemon pepper barbecue buffalo are gonna be good. Remember, we do this every day. They did subs, I'm guessing, inside, right? I assume they did. If not, we'll try to get through tomorrow. What up, subs? I'm sure you're all cool. We love you. We appreciate you. We like hanging out with you. Thank you for all your support today with the Peace I Love You video. Kind of Funny live tickets are on sale. Take back Amazon money. Subscribe to us. Chill out. Be nice to each other. Have a great weekend. And until next time, know it's been our pleasure to serve you.